And we've actually going to bring on
greatest intro ever. I just love it when shit doesn't work as planned. It's just fantastic. This is what these streams are all about. Just all the quality. This is what you come to Casually FC for the real streaming experience. Right, boys? Fuck me. All right, let me try to get this working. I have a point to prove. That's why we're going to get this clip, okay? There's a clip here. There's a reason for it, okay? Let's watch this, okay? I'll stay on screen this time. And it'll work, I promise. Maybe it won't. Who knows? This is the best start. Everyone backstage is laughing. I know you guys are. I can hear you, even though I can't hear you at all. This is fantastic. I love my internet. It's great. It's great. It's fantastic. It's an absolutely sensational streaming. Bear with me, ladies and gents. This is going to be a good one. I promise you. I just got to get it to work. Okay, now it's going to work. Fucking great. Okay, here we go. Take 3. Let's go.
For the day.
Oh, fucking great. This is awesome. Great streaming experience. Experience interruptions. There we go.
Mr. Johnny, mate, how you doing?
Here's Johnny, boys. Yeah, how you doing?
All right, mate. First time on. How you doing?
Yeah, no. Thanks for having me on. Thanks for having me on.
Mate. Pleasure.
You know what? Top show, boys. Top show. I've been enjoying it. You know, I've been enjoying it. I want to say on Kazi, it's like when he talks about the Chelsea play, it's like he's going into a strip club and flipping paying for a dance but expecting head and sex or something. I don't know what he's on about.
Oh my god! Even Johnny is unfiltered.
I love this.
And
yes, there it is, ladies and gents. Johnny Minerals, Johnny Boy Blue, Mr. Johnny. Back in the day, making his debut on Cage No Filter Football when his channel was called Cage No Filter Football. You know, before he went off to go to Monstar, before he went off to go to open his Twitter, before he got retweeted by, you know, Mason Mount's dad, before all of this happened, that was Johnny. That is who Johnny really is. What you all just witnessed was him right there, the real Johnny. Someone who is actually reasonable to talk to and was tolerable. He came on the stream multiple times, was a big fan of the channel, and now we are where we are, right? What you see now about Johnny, what you see on your screen or on your Twitter feed, that's all fake. It's all an act. It's all theatrics for clicks, for attention. And although I'll admit it is funny to see a Brexit potato head get mad and say most outlandish things like long way from Starbucks or some grade school name calling like a fat, small-handed bully, what truly is depressing to me is that there's an armada of simps that follow him around and cause all sorts of havoc to other creators, other content streamers, and all that fun stuff. It's not fun. Yeah, you want to tout mental health. We'll get to all that stuff. I got the receipts, so I'm here. But what is truly depressing is the armada of simps that truly guzzle down all the nonsense that he has to say with absolutely no credibility. Just glazing over a grown-ass man obsessed over a 22-year-old English international that waved to him once. Yeah, that's who your leader is. That's who your role model is. That's the guy who you like to listen to all the time and truly believe. That's the guy you like to get your credibility from. Those who have been in the space long enough know that this vegetable was the one saying Haaland was going to come to Chelsea. And when people asked him for a source, it was NDA. I don't think Johnny actually understands that NDA does not stand for no dicking around. Because, you know, God only knows the amount of dicking around he got in his DMs once he got found out for being a fraud. And once he found out he was spreading fake rumors that the cockeyed janitor at the megastore told him that was his source. It makes perfect sense why now, all of a sudden, everyone is a brown envelope. The same brown envelopes that he uses for his agenda when it supports him, which we've seen time and time again, and we'll show you later today in the show. The reason he does this is because he doesn't care about accountability. We've seen it time and time again. He does not give a shit about accountability. Ever since some poor pissed drunk fella asked for his autograph, only for it to be spat back at his face because he's Pep Fraudiola and not the real Pep Guardiola, he has been fiending for clout and attention, whether it be good or bad. We know why you spread so much hate, Johnny. We know why you hate our owners and the journos. You want to grab their attention, and the moment you do, you'll play nice. We know that's what you do. But I'm starting to think that maybe if we had gotten those Turkish owners, then maybe you would have been a little bit more happier with that. Because at least the Turkish owners would have fed you a hair transplant agenda. But alas, take it for someone like myself who has been consistent on this platform when it comes to my views. And I'll go ahead and show you just how consistent I am. Here's a clip of me. We're going to put it up. When I first got on this channel, when I first got into space, when Kai was nice enough to allow me on the channel. And this is my take on Mason Mount. Not for you. Boom.
I think Mount is a good player. Do I think he's top class, world class? No, not at all. He's not even close. Yeah. But when you're comparing it to the rest of our players, and you can argue that he is better than Thiago Silva just because hasn't been injured at all this season. That's an argument you can have. I still think Thiago Silva is our best player this season. But when you look at the work rate, when you look at the pressing, when you look at even yesterday, guys, there was this one play, I don't know if you remember it, where he took it from our defense all the way up to the final third, and he dribbled past like 2-3 Atletico Madrid guys, still maintained the ball. And obviously there was no end product, that nothing ever came with it, and that's our biggest complaint about him. But I think
and you guys can attest that I say the same fucking shit nowadays. No end product. Has the talent, is a good player. And I had a clip of me actually saying it recently, but I think most of you guys in the chat do know that that's the stance I've maintained. So take it for someone who's been consistent in the space for a while now. I can smell disgusting, unwashed, Stony brand flip-flops from across the pond. So I'll say this, and I'll end with this. For someone who seems to know the McDonald's menu like the back of his hand, he really does hate our American owners. And it seems like he always has dirt on them, but no receipts. Well, that's why I'm here today. Because I do have receipts. I do hold myself accountable. And today, I'm going to serve Johnny a nice slice of American humble pie, even though he can do with a lot less calories. Welcome to Casually FC, ladies and gents. Welcome to the Johnny React stream, and hopefully the last stream I ever do on this guy, because hopefully this idea of Johnny Minerals dies with Mason Mount leaving the club, which, if you guys haven't already heard, he is departing the club. Basically going to happen within the next few hours, and we'll be done with him. Big up to the panel. Big up to everyone here. Big up to Kai. Big up to Ahmed, Winter Surfer, Oliver, Chris, and Scott. Thank you guys for coming. I guess any thoughts before we start this, boys?
This week is a good week, Marshall. It's a very good week. Finally, man, this guy who is more. I actually like. I don't think I'm overreacting when I'm saying he's the most overrated player we had at Chelsea in a while. And I'm not saying like he's the worst we had. I'm saying he's the most overrated that we had at Chelsea. I can't remember a player with his current ability that is rated by so many in the fan base, just based on the fact that they like him. Because if someone has like a different idea, please let me know. Which player do you know that has been as much as overhyped as Mount has been for us? I can't remember, bro. Like people are acting like we lost, like Hazard. Well, yeah, but nobody rates Havertz that way, though.
Only, but there was a time where Havertz was getting compared with Mount, and there was like beefs between the two fan bases.
Yeah, I remember that, and then they united, and it just became terrible.
Yeah.
Dumb and dumber, yeah.
I was gonna say there's still another victim of Johnny's, man. Gallagher, if he stays.
No, he doesn't like Joe Gallagher, to be fair.
Nah, he will, man. He will latch onto Gallagher one day. Gallagher has a few good games. You know, he works hard. He ticks the box.
Man, good games.
Well, you never know.
Hey, man, I love Gallagher, man. You know what I mean? It's not his fault that Lampard, was forced him to play every single time.
Sure, man.
I don't think he's gonna stay. I don't think he's gonna stay.
He's staying, man.
And just chat shit.
I'm just saying, if he stays, that's Johnny's next victim. I'm calling it here. Like that's obvious.
You know what, guys? I'll do a nice little bet for you. Yeah? If Gallagher stays, I'll get.
By the way,
his name on the show.
You guys see the Reece comments on Arsenal fans? That shit was cool.
Of course, that was great. I do have one clip I want to play for you guys before we actually start this because I think it's actually kind of funny. Here we got Minerals. He wanted to be clipped, so we went ahead and clipped them for this stream, the famous stream. You guys probably know this one.
Wait, when did Matisse go on his channel?
No, this was
a while ago. Listen, this was. I will say that this was a monster that was built. This was a monster that was built by a lot of content creators because they wanted content, and then Johnny burnt the bridge. So
Scott, let's just say this. Let's just say this was the last time Matisse went on that channel.
Yeah,
probably. I'm not surprised.
And probably the last time Lewis went on as well.
No, let
me play this clip.
Let
me play this clip real quick.
That's the same problem.
Mason Mount will be the captain of Chelsea, and he's going to be the biggest legend of Chelsea Football Club. And clip me. I'd love you to all clip me.
So why is
it's been clipped?
Ask and you shall receive. You have been clipped.
It's been clipped, motherfucker.
Not gonna be staying at Chelsea anymore, and he's not gonna be the captain now, isn't he?
Let me find a tweet I've got because I want to catch you.
But
this is why I said.
Hey, if you guys got receipts too, share them.
No,
I said he was the most overrated player we had in a while, man. Because the assurance and cockiness that his fans have, man, it's crazy to me, bro.
Yes, I will say anyone in the chat. Mods, be on top of the game. I don't want any xenophobic bullshit in the chat. I know
all the isms
Johnny Minerals, no isms in the chat because I know Minerals. You don't like to build a community like I do. I have responsible people in my community. Some of them are trolls, but you know what? We like to have discussions in my community. We like to build a nice community of intelligent, like-minded people, not just people who are sheep and like to listen to whatever's been told to them.
I will also say this. Because I know Matt's in here, so Matt's one of them. But unless they are abusive, just let these guys have their comments. It's all good.
Yeah, let them have their comments.
Just debate them. We're not like
they'll clown themselves. That's the point.
Let me just say this: unless it's abusive or isms, you can stay in this chat. We're not like Johnny's chat. You can say what you want.
We're not going to ban you just for having a different opinion.
Exactly. We're not going to hide you or anything like that. Beautiful games in there. Thank you very much, sir. I know you had a busy night last night in the other stream. So, just the usual, guys. No isms, no continuous abuse of anyone in the chat or on the panel as well.
You can abuse me. It's okay, man. I can take it.
Yeah, I know.
It's quite literally, it's freedom of speech, bar discrimination.
Yeah.
Freedom of speech, bar discrimination. Simple as that.
All right, boys. Are you ready to... before we start, smash the like button. All right, I suffered through this so that you didn't have to, okay? Because there's a lot of stuff here that he was just repeating over and over and over. It's the same talking points every time. This guy's Trump for Chelsea, okay? It's the same talking points over and over and over again. I wanted to shoot myself. Like I looked like at the end of the night when I was working on this, I looked like this avatar. Like I just going through it.
I could have done a drinking game for this, but we would have been pissed within the first 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, probably.
Bro. Alex, you spelled it wrong, bro.
I'm gonna go ahead and start the video. If you guys have something to say, just let me know and we'll pause it. Okay? I'm gonna start the video. Ladies and gents, smash those likes, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notification, all the fun stuff. You know what to do.
Start off with our first team players because that's a good start. We get the most value for that. Financial fair play. You fucked up, Ted Lasso Bowley Siri Merchant. Yeah, you fucked it up.
1 second,
right?
please.
You got your little
I want to ask a question. What does he mean by Siri Merchant, bro? What does Siri?
I don't know. Does anyone know? Any of you?
Yes.
Minerals?
I got it from Fatter. Well, it's not a reliable source. It's Fatter. So
It's a very unreliable
Fatter
source.
seems to think it's because Igbali's got a robotic voice, and my response to Fatter was, well, it's done well for him since he's a billionaire. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know what the insult is really.
And he gets good negotiations for us.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So it must work.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
All right, let's continue.
To go, yes, sir, please, sir, 3 bags full, sir. We'll do whatever you want, sir, because we want our paycheck, sir. We're just happy to be at Chelsea. We're just happy to be here, like Graham Potter. I'm just happy to be here. I'm delighted to be at Chelsea Football Club. Why would I not be? I've come from fucking Brighton, yeah? I've come from Brighton on 12 million a year. What, we're forgetting these stinkers, these howlers? These goes on the financial fair play books. Well, these financial fair play books, yeah, all right, they end tomorrow. And funny enough, they've gone and sold Kai Havertz. They've gone and sold everyone they can sell to fucking Saudi, bruv, because they had to pull out the ace in the pack because they royally, historically made the biggest fuck up in football, and everyone in football knows it. Everyone knows it.
So you know what makes me like just it's so he okay, let's say they fucked up. He won't even give them credit for fixing the mistakes. Oh, they sold him because he's the worst business in history. Everyone's laughing at us. The worst transfers. They're fuck ups. Okay. If it was Roman or Marina, we would have stuck with them. We would have given him an extension until we got someone that was a suitor that would give us the full price. But I don't see you criticizing that. I don't see you criticizing the fact that Romelu was still here, the fact that we kept Timi Bakayoko for so many years, Baba Rahman, so on and so forth, Zappacosta. Like, we can go on and on. I don't see any criticism for that. Instead, when we finally find a suitor and we get rid of him and correct the mistakes, we're going to get mad because he actually did something positive, undid the mistake that he made.
Let me just address Matt.
joke.
Matt, I'm going to pull out my nerd card here. Okay, he's not Batman. He's Jar Jar Binks. He's Jar Jar Binks at this point. Okay, this guy's Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, it's Jar Jar Binks.
Bro, I'll pull out the nerd card. This guy's about a bigger villain as fucking Calendar Man.
Kite Man.
That's a real person, by the way. Calendar Man. That's about as big as a fucking.
You know the guy
villain.
that Daredevil beats up in his TV show every single time he meets him, the black guy. That's him.
Ridiculous.
Listen. It's just whatever, man. He's a.
I continue, guys.
Everyone knows what ownership goes and spends 635 million, yeah, and I'll say it with a smile, yeah. 635 million to take us from 3rd all the way down to 12th. Oh, well, we love you, Bowley. We love you, Igbali. You're fantastic. Do you know what? Oh, we're going to figure it out, he says. We're going to figure it out. We're going to try and collaborate. We're going to collaborate with a gaffer. We're going to bring in Pochettino. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be great. Yeah? Fucking love it, yes, man. Let's have it.
It's sped up 1.25.
I thought so.
I talk so slow.
Yeah.
This is quick for Johnny, I thought.
I was like, is this Johnny? Like, what's wrong with him, bro? He's
too slow. He's way too slow. So I had to speed it up just a tad bit.
Do you know what's
on coke.
And what's a little bit annoying is because we've got just the video on screen, you're not going to see the amazing super chats that this dude was getting on the stream.
Bro, yeah. The chat was moving mad. The chat was moving mad.
What did I say? I said, hold that, you shadow dwellers. Hashtag Mason Manny. Bro, it sucks. I couldn't call them shadow dwelling pussy holes. Wouldn't let me do it. So I had to go to just shadow dwellers.
And you know what's hilarious too is that his mods are going crazy in that chat. There were any opposing or any challenging
they blocked
statement
me.
that was made. They just blocked everyone.
Listen. Pardon me, to be fair, that was some of the mods. Actually, some of the mods are actually saying that the people like Lewis was getting blocked all the time. And they were going to let Lewis speak. So,
bro, I got blocked because I said to him, I said, I hope you leave with Mount or something. Like before he actually left.
I can go one further. Lewis got blocked for saying hi. He literally popped in, said hi, and got blocked. All I got timed out.
Bro, that's like North Korea. The North Korea of streams, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. It's an echo chamber.
North Korea chat, man.
That's why I always say, like, hey Johnny, if you're watching this, which I'm sure you're gonna, you clearly know who the fuck I am.
No, he said himself. He's 100%.
Yeah. come. You can come on my platform because I have a pretty base community and a pretty base chat that aren't just gonna hurl insults at you.
You know how I
They're
know
just
he
gonna
watches
actually
the
engage
streams?
you.
You know how I know he watches the streams? Because like when I left him the super chat, he responded to it and he said, "Kai, I know you don't like the owners either," which I think that's a reference to the time that I was talking about, like that the owners need to change the way that they're doing things with the signings and blah blah blah. Obviously, I don't dislike the owners as much as he does, but like, so I know he watches the streams. I know he is up to date with everything we talk about.
Of course. But all right, let me continue the video.
Right, yeah. Figure it out. What? Do you know what you can figure out, Bowley? Yeah, you can figure out football, fella. Yeah, Barley, understand football and how football works. You see all these clubs that are buying up players, they run like fucking football clubs. They have proper people in position, in power that get to do their jobs. They sign a gaffer and they back the gaffer. Yeah? What are you lot doing? You're dictating the gaffer. Now let's expose it for what it really is. You've been going in and out of the dressing room for the entire time, Graham Potter. Jellyfish Potter, the yes man that he is, and is 190% a yes man. You were going in and out of the dressing room, lapping it up, going in there, showing your VIPs in, getting all pissed up with your beer bottles and your little bits of champagne. Yeah, fucking hell, man. Dom Perignon, it gives me stomachache, bruv. I can't drink that shit, man. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean you've got class when you drink champagne. Yeah, it really does.
You need to get your stomach checked, my friend. Go ahead, Chris.
Is it the same clubs he's talking about? Yeah, Arsenal, who's won fuck all in the last 20 years, and the other club who's won fuck all since 2013, like 10 years now.
Big up, Steve. Thank you for the super chat. Siri
Is
Merchant.
those the well-run clubs he's talking about?
Talking about United saying that, they got the gaffer and they backed the gaffer. They didn't back Ten Hag. They got him Weghorst.
And can I say? Oh, go on, Kai.
Yeah, go ahead. Go to the point.
I was going to say, yeah, with the Man United saying well run, they apparently got like a budget of like 120 million, and they spent 60 of it of Mason Mount when they actually need like an actual striker in their team, and they're apparently going for Onana as well. So that's
need a replacement DM too.
Bro, the funniest part. The funniest part is when he answered like, "Oh, he's gonna get the number 7 and 300k a week," and he started like punching it. I'm like, what the fuck does the number 7 United even mean anymore, bro? Every fucking player since Ronaldo.
It's a
commercial number now.
It's cursed.
Stupid, man. Everybody just flopped with a word after.
Even Ronaldo came back with number 7 flopped. So yeah.
You think the Chelsea number 9 is cursed? Nah, man, that number 7, bro. God damn.
I remember when Valencia were, he was in good form and he took number 7 and flopped.
All right, let me go ahead and continue the video.
Oh no, hang on, Matt.
Okay,
I get
go
it now. With that last comment, Matt, I get what you're doing now. It's okay, Matt. I get what you're doing with that last comment. I get it now. I get it now. Totally. I get it now.
All right,
it's all good.
Gonna go ahead and
go
ahead and do this. All right, let's go.
All right, mate. I like my dead man fingers. Straight to the point. Gets me going, yeah, and I can take it.
Jesus Christ.
But the funny thing is, you've been going in and out of dressing rooms, yeah, 24/7, all right, dictating team lineups, all right, and we're going to move on to everything that's happened. I'm going to expose everything that's happened, yeah, and I'm doing it right now. At the end of the day, they've been picking a team, they've been getting involved at Cobham training ground. You got Siri Merchant Barley sitting there like he thinks he's Pablo Escobar, bruv. He's a long way from fucking Colombia, bruv. Yeah, this guy ain't got a clue, man, about.
What did he do, bro? What did Bali even do, bro? He's just being Persian in peace, bro.
Leave him alone, man.
Being Persian, bro. That's how Persians people are, man.
Oh my days. Listen, I mean, they can do whatever the fuck they want. They're the owners. They're billionaires. Like, so I don't know what this criticism is. Over 100 of you guys watching, by the way. Make sure you are smashing the like button. Thank you for being here. And feel free to engage with the chat and see what we have to say. But all right, let me continue the video.
Coffee, let's have it right. He ain't got a clue, man. This guy's a multi-club merchant, yeah? He's a beachhead merchant, a streamline merchant, a multi-club fucking what? Policy merchant? Yeah, get in the bin, bruv, with all that nonsense, yeah? All right? Run our football club out should be running. You go and sell Kai Havertz for 65 million, and what do you know? Straight after breaking news, we go and buy what? Strasbourg? You're buying clubs before you've even built our team. Do you know what's funny? You're selling all our best players to buy Casado, our only fucking DM, because you sold our only DM to Arsenal. Yeah, it's hilarious, man.
Wait.
The game.
He don't like Jorginho. What's this?
He doesn't. He doesn't. I wanted to point, and I'm glad you stopped, Oliver. I want to point out that because it suits his agenda, all of a sudden, Jorginho was a quality captain. He was a quality player. We sold one of our good players and all this and that. Meanwhile, in previous streams when Jorginho was here. Oh, Jorginho, he slows down the transition. That's why Mason Mount can't play as well as he wants to. Blaming it all, putting it all on Jorginho.
Andrew said this before. This guy's a walking contradiction. Like, he's a walking, talking contradiction.
And mind you, if you want to see us debunk more of his contradictions, we've done this reaction to this guy.
What is he going to talk about now, though? What is he going to talk about? Like, Mount is not here, Kai Havertz is not here.
His thing will be against the owners, Kai. He'll go against the owners. That's what it will be.
A lot of this is just him going against the owners.
I do want to say this. With 112 people here, I'm only looking at 39 likes, you freeloaders. Yeah? So pay the rent, press the like button, help us with the algorithm. Yeah? You obviously like what you're watching. Give us some help with the like buttons. I should see that get to at least 80. If there's
let's do
people here. Let's do it. Come on. And subscribe as well. We're close to 1,900 subs. So just help us with that as well.
Yo, if we can get 1,900 on this stream alone, you guys will be goated. You guys will go down as legends. So let's go ahead and get that done. And I do want to say, like, just a spoiler alert, he doesn't actually expose anyone. I watched this whole thing. He doesn't say anything that we don't know. Everything he says is no receipts. Like, there's no proof for anything he says.
Bro,
he just says, oh, I know this and all this. That's a fact. No, this and that.
Every stream he does, it's the same fucking thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's the repeat of the same thing. There's nothing new in it. It's not like there's no discussion. There's no nothing. It's just Mason Mount is good. Mason Mount is great. Kai Havertz is good.
Let's not do that metal face, by the way, as well, yeah? We can't really say comments like that, please. That's what I'm going to say.
What happened? What happened?
He said, I can't say what he said in it, I'm saying. So.
Oh, I just thought he was on the wrong stream and just doing his Friday night order. That's what I thought he was on. That's all good. It's 2023, bro. 2023, man.
Yeah, but...
Can hold that. Also, bro, aren't you a Chelsea fan? You're calling yourself one, bro. What are you doing?
Yeah, what is he gonna do with the decor of that, like the theme of the channel? Is he gonna change? Like he obviously can't keep Mount there.
I'll be real. Who cares, bro? He's an old man shouting at clouds.
I don't care. I'm just intrigued, man.
I hope he spontaneously combusts. Like I literally just like burst into flames.
We nearly got it this stream. We nearly got it.
Oh yeah.
We nearly got it.
All right, let's continue the video.
This ain't fucking chess. This is checkers. This is amateur stuff. Yeah, these guys are worse than the Glazers. You think the Glazers come in and go, yeah, we're going to build a multi-player project. We're gonna fucking streamline. We're gonna data FC. We're gonna go in that dressing rooms. We're gonna dictate the gaffer. We're gonna get a yes man. We're gonna buy a load of fucking kids and call it Kindergarten FC. Yeah, Epstein FC. That's what we're doing at Chelsea. Yeah, you think the Glazers are shit? Yeah, let's have it right. But they ain't even done that. They don't even 10 games. I think the last game they went to was FA Cup, where we and then what? They go to the Carabao Cup final this season. Other than that, they haven't been anywhere near the ground. Maybe Europa League final. That's it, right? You've got the Man City owners who run elite, yeah? They're not even in the ground. They're not even in the training ground. They're not in the dressing room. So why is it acceptable for you lot to go in that dressing room? Who the fuck are you? You don't...
Okay. This is a closed panel. So I'm not trying to get everyone on here. So whoever responded to me in a DM first, then people I picked, they're on. So
I can't lie. Saying Epstein Island is a kind of wild. And number two, the Glazers came to Manchester. Yeah, and what's it called? The Glazers came to Man United. I think it's 2005 or 2006.
Yeah, 2005.
Yeah, 2005. At that time, data wasn't even that big. Like maybe it was a bit in baseball from what I remember, but it wasn't like something that was being used as much. So
the Glazers have never put any of their own money into Manchester United.
Bro, I'm sorry, you can't use Manchester United and Arsenal as an example of something that you should fucking pursue, bro.
Kai, this is where he's a walking contradiction. Look at what he said earlier about
club, bro. It's two failing clubs.
Look what he said about the clubs. Look at all the clubs that we have sold players to. You're talking about 4 or 5 Saudi clubs who up until recently didn't have the financial capabilities to go and buy these players that they're buying. So they're obviously not that well run. You're talking about AC Milan, who just sacked one of the best parts of their club in their sporting director and are a mess behind the scenes because half their players want to leave. You're talking about Arsenal, Man United, who, as we've already shown, up until last season, the Cronkies couldn't give a fuck and the Glazers have never given a fuck. You're talking about clubs that are not well run.
Plus, Plus, he just backing their point as well. He said like, oh, they're data driven. Yeah, that's why they sold Mason Mount and Kai Havertz, because if you look at data, their data is shit. Their data is way below average for a fucking top club.
Everyone in this stream, everyone watching this stream, I hope he knows, and everyone on this panel knows that we know this ownership has made mistakes.
Yeah.
We acknowledge they've made mistakes. Yeah. But they're trying to correct them. Okay. And this is what we're doing so far. The next step is who you're going to bring in. That's the most important thing this summer. Who you're bringing in. That's what it is. But you can't just because your favorite player's gone. Anyway, I'll let him sink his own ship. I'm not going to write it for him. So.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
That's why I said in the beginning of the stream, and I played you the clip. We were here to witness who Johnny really is. This is just an act. This is a facade. This is who he pretends to be, because this is what gets him likes. This is what gets him attention, the views and stuff. Because
he's very good.
We've heard him.
He's very good at it.
Very good at it. But we've seen he has reasonable takes. I would say even in the previous criticisms and streams, the React streams, he's had some things where I'm like, oh, you're actually right about this. But he's so black and white. He is so black and white on so many things. With the owners, it's all just bad. Like the multi-club thing, like, you don't think we can do two things at once, improve the squad and also obtain another club?
Marshall, sorry, that actually reminds me. This bro brought up Manchester City. Like, does this man know about the City Football Group? Does this man know what they do?
Well, he doesn't know what the World Group means, bro. No.
Does this man know what they do? Does this man know how many clubs they have under them in the different countries? These men have like 11 clubs under them. 11.
Yeah.
So 11.
That's not even like. Doesn't know that every club has their own board, though. He doesn't know that there's a board that runs that club. It's not like them just like fucking running the club themselves.
For Strasbourg, we literally put in a completely new board in there, and then they're just choosing their own manager, and that's it. We're just giving them a budget. Do your work, bro.
This is what I mean, man. But whatever. We continue. This is only the beginning, boys.
Quote unquote. They thought we automatically qualified for the Champions League. They didn't even know relegation existed. I'll tell you something, Ted Lasso Bowley and Siri Merchant Barley, and we'll bring in fucking Toothpick Winstanley in this as well, who's a mid-Brighton FC level, bro. Couldn't negotiate a mobile phone contract, this guy, bro. And I've seen some shit, bro. I'll tell you this now. I've seen a lot on you, Paul Winstanley. Paul Winstanley, man, you're getting fucked.
Haven't seen anything.
Yet. Paul Winstanley is the one who took away the contract offer. For Matt after the World Cup, which is why he's going after him now, because he's been the one who's in the press has come out and said that he was the one who advised against the owner's offer before the World Cup and did the 1 year thing. So that's why he's going after him right now. That's why. And also, do you really think they didn't know about relegation in the Premier League? They've been wanting to buy a football club since about 2016 onwards or something like that. There's interviews about them buying it. Do you really think these businessmen didn't know about relegation? Are you for real, bro?
Bro, he thought they were buying a McFlurry from McDonald's, bro. This guy is like the way that he thinks, man.
I think he only thinks that they know about
not like a $3.5 billion worth of a fucking club, man. It's some of the stuff he says, like you can tell his audience is very like young and naive and retarded, man.
I don't think the audience is young. I'll be real, man. I don't think his audience is young.
I think a good amount of them are actually old.
Why wouldn't you expect them to sack staff at Strasbourg? They're trying to build that up. Why would you expect?
They almost got relegated.
I was going to say, do you know what they've also done at Strasbourg? Given them 25 million euros, which I think, as Ahmed pointed out on another stream, is as much as they've spent in the last 3 windows combined.
No, the last 3 summers, literally. Don't even, that's including January. So
that's what I'm saying. The last 3 windows, isn't it? Then last few.
Yeah, so they've not even spent anything in January yet. So that's what I'm saying to you, bro.
That's what I mean. So let's get 14 pounds. This is the same stupid thing.
Look at Redneck here.
But this is the same opinion. Americans don't know anything about our sport. Bullshit. That happens all the time. Do you know what I mean?
One thing I will say, man, is
question: What does Farhad Moshiri know about?
Bro, you would think football is that complicated to fucking understand, bro. It's not like it's like fucking tennis or whatever. It's like the most basic ass sport, bro.
There's a level of like xenophobia in a lot of the stuff that's happening.
Oh yeah.
Especially,
and that's a lot of his basis comes from.
It's not only xenophobia though, Ahmed. There's a lot of deeper issues with these type of people, man.
Of course, as well, of course. But I'm just saying that also plays a part. Of course.
All right, let me continue.
Fucking exposed, bro. trousers down, spanked as you like, yeah, because you went out to do your job. Listen, we'll go down that road. We'll go down that road later on, yeah. I ain't holding back at all, bro. Yeah, but let's have it right. You go and do that. You go and spend all that money. And you didn't even know about relegation. And Thomas Tuchel, take away Thomas Tuchel's 10 points, we would be getting relegated. That's how bad it is. And not only did you not go and get us a Nagelsmann and Enrique, and Enrique wanted the job straight away. He wanted the Real Madrid tie, but you didn't give him the Real Madrid tie. You didn't give him the job because he had his demands and he has a philosophy and a brand of football. And that's why this guy's going PSG. And he's what? He's signing Felix, or he wants Felix. Felix, the player that wanted to leave our football club, the player that didn't even fucking get an assist at our football club, yeah? And all these guys are twerking. He's clearing out, you wrong'uns, man. What are we doing here?
He has more goals
you know
than
what the funny thing is?
Oh.
Felix was on over £300 a week. They couldn't afford his wages, the poor bastard.
No, he
They
wasn't.
couldn't afford his wages. Why? Because they fucked up.
One second, boys.
They spent all the money. They were the only ones on Enzo Fernandez. No one competing to try and buy Enzo Fernandez. They still paid over the odds for this player.
Imagine criticizing the owners for paying for one of the best midfielders in the world.
Bro, and imagine if criticizing Enzo when you fucking back him out, bro.
This guy's
like
a fucking idiot. Enzo came in and like by the end of the season was in our top 5, maybe even top 3 players of the season.
Yeah,
arguably.
And let's be honest. Let's be honest with Felix, right? They wanted us to pay. We didn't want to pay fully for. We didn't want to pay 80 million for him because we didn't think he's worth it. But they wanted us to pay another extortionate loan fee plus all of his wages.
Another 11 million. Yeah.
What's the point? We've got Nkuku coming in who can play that role, and I think is a better player and is our player. So why wouldn't we focus on him? Our new manager want to focus on him and focus on the loan player who we might not buy.
Bro, he's focused on Enzo as well, though. He's also talking about Enzo.
What do you mean? What do you mean we couldn't afford his wages? Are you stupid? You
But that 300k thing's a lie, by the way.
But it doesn't. But even if
Of course it's a lie.
because
There's no
we can
receipts.
afford his wages, it's just that we're doing incentivized contracts now. And people, guess what? Have to earn their money for a change. Do you know what I mean? Let's get real, man.
Nah, Felix
That's
is better
the
than
other
Kai.
thing too.
Felix is
Like,
better than Kai, man. You can't.
like, like, I that's the other thing too. With these youngsters, it makes sense why we're giving them the smaller salaries and the long base contracts because they should have to earn the bigger contracts. Sterling comes into the club, Koulibaly, they're veterans of the game. Sure, they've proven themselves, they have a history. Yeah, you can argue they get those big contracts, but at least with the way it's structured now, if these players do stay at the club, I'm sure they will win the bigger contracts. And I think, like, look, I don't want to make this about Kai, but like, I think part of the reason that Kai probably didn't want to stay at Chelsea is because he was probably offered less of a salary, a wage cut per se, because he wasn't performing well. So I mean, if I'm Kai, like, I get it.
Bro,
why would I want to take a wage cut when Arsenal's going to pay me more or the same?
That's not the only thing, though. Like, if you look at these guys' numbers, they're not worth 250k a week.
Exactly.
Mount is not worth 200k a week based on his performances. He's not, bro. And I'm talking based on his best ever season, like 11 goals. Those are Willian numbers, bro. Those are not numbers of a Chelsea football like key player, bro. Just because they accepted them because they're emotionally attached to them doesn't mean that they. Yeah, exactly.
That's even hard for Werner, bro. That's even hard for Werner.
No, what
those are not good. Those are not 200 and 300. Like I remember when Arsenal.
Well.
I don't know if you guys remember Alexis Sanchez at Arsenal when he was at Arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He wasn't even on 200k a week, and he was carrying fucking Arsenal. If you guys remember when he was there, he was scoring 20 goals and 10 assists every game. That's the level of a 200k player, bro. Like, these guys are not. So I'm happy for the owners that the owner don't pay them what they want because they're not worth it. It's a waste of money. We can get 2 players for the same quality, man, for 100. Man. So why would we pay 200? It doesn't make any sense. It's a complete legitimate reason not to give them that wage.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
right.
Before I just need to. Actually, carry on. I'll come back to a comment.
I want to say this. Someone put in the chat earlier. This man did not break the Kai Havertz to Arsenal story. He did not break whatever. Story
he didn't break. He
didn't break any stories. Okay. He didn't break Enrique to PSG as well. He doesn't have any sources.
Remember when he said he asked the guy who prints the shirts about Haaland and he told him,
yes, that's what I mean. This guy doesn't actually have sources. It's probably a guy of a friend of whose cousins with someone that works at the shop. That's probably what his fucking source is.
I'm sure some poor minimum wage guy knows exactly if Haaland was going to come to Chelsea, right? Because he was been told.
He should stick to the sources in his cupboard.
All right, let's continue, boys.
Knowing how he reads is probably expired.
I just saw a comment that said that hang on, it was from Metal Face Doom. It said something about Deep It Mount is playing Champions League next season. Then he said afterwards, so is Kai, but these man are average players. Do you want to know who else is playing Champions League next season? Man like Paul Dummett for Newcastle. Man like Matt Ritchie. These men are playing Champions League. Are these good? Yeah, are these good players, bro?
Hey, McTominay's currently playing.
Oh no! Hey, I forgot. Loris Karius is playing Champions League next season.
Yeah,
good.
Exactly right. Yeah, they're all good. Yeah.
They're both playing Champions League for two clubs who haven't even won the Champions League since the last time we won it, bro. So you know.
Let's go, man. We've got the weekend to do.
Let's continue. Let's continue.
Contract and waited, and then went to Barcelona. You know, it's hilarious, man. The flip flops, unreal. What about a Jorginho leaving party? Did we do a Jorginho leaving party? And the funny thing is,
yes, we did. In fact, here's a
he
receipt.
did it too. He was there, bro. That motherfucker, motherfucker was there, bro. Yeah.
Oh,
our friend Monstar. Remember him, guys? Yeah, our friend Monstar had a Jorginho leaving party, and there's a bunch of people here that were listening to it on the space. So yes, you don't have to play the victim, Johnny. There was Jorginho leaving parties. Right? You don't just pretend like it was just Mason Mount and just you. Jesus Christ.
Just two.
Go ahead, Ahmed.
No, I was just saying a little joke. That's why it's okay.
Okay.
Right.
All right, let's continue.
he went to fucking Arsenal. It's even worse, bro. Yeah, we're doing a leaving party for Jorginho and period pad matching. I didn't think so. You know, sometimes we go for the clicks. We like to feed the little sheep and the little jellyfishes, and that's the irony. I don't do that on my channel. Yeah. On my channel, I spit facts. You see, I've got every fucking United supporter picking up Mason Man. They're going to go and give him the number 7 shirt. And here we are sitting here, fucking with no one, bruv, selling all our young players. The whole model's based off on 23-year-olds, 22-year-olds. Yeah, all right. Fucking hell, it's like Mason Man and Kai Havertz are retiring. Let's get him off the books, man.
Can I talk about the main I literally have two Man United fans are literally so gutted they actually spent 60 million on Mason Mount. They can't believe their club spent it. Well, they can believe it because they know they buy stupid players.
Every YouTuber is disappointed about it, bro. If you go to any YouTube channel that's owned by a United fan, just look what they say. They say, "Oh, we shouldn't have signed this guy. Is he really an upgrade?" I don't know where he gets his information from. Johnny lives in his own bubble.
No, the United fan he's talking about is that Stretford End guy.
That one, yeah.
Like that.
You're talking about Stephen Howson, or whatever his name is.
Yeah, but what about
no, actually, Scott, I don't think Stephen Howson actually rates the move. To be fair,
I don't know who's the United fan that he's talking about then.
Because he's the one who's up his ass.
Mark Goldberg. Mark Goldberg doesn't rate him.
Is it the guy with the long hair? Because I know
he doesn't.
He doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who the long hair guy is, but he has a guy on his streams. He has a guy on his stream called Stretford End, and he basically, what was it? I think he had Lewis on one of his streams, and like he had this Stretford End guy that had nothing to do with it, but he was just backing Mount for no reason. And this was like,
is it a bald guy? Is it a bald Somali guy you're talking about?
He wasn't on camera at the time, so I can't remember. But
it might be. I think I know who you might be talking
about.
But
this guy was backing. This guy was backing Mount for no reason. It's like this is over a year ago, so the links weren't even a thing back then. Like you're just picking people who fit your agenda, as we've said.
Well, he's probably
talking about people that have been trolling him on his Twitter Spaces. That's
right. Now if it 140, I need to.
Yeah, we're getting close to 150.
60 likes. I need 100 likes, guys. I need 100 likes at least.
Let's try to get to 100, please, people.
Less than half of what's watching right now.
And
pay the rent, freeloaders.
100 likes, or your hair falls like Johnny's, bro. Your hair will fall like Johnny's.
This is exceptional what you're doing here. You get a chance to actually say your own opinion about Johnny in this chat that you won't get in his own chat. So you know what I mean? Let's do it. So pay the rent. Pay the rent, please.
All I'm saying is if you don't like the video, you're going to wake up in the morning with Johnny underneath your bed.
I hope not.
You wanna have hair like this,
underneath
Johnny, okay?
Underneath your bed, underneath your blanket, bro.
That's a horror. Got that off my screen.
That's what you'll find underneath your bed, okay?
Yo, that shit is scary as fuck, man. Oh my God.
Tell you something, bro.
Jesus.
Let's continue the video, boys. Let's continue the video.
AJ says United will give Mount the number 7 shirt 300k a week. Yeah? We're giving him 300k a week.
This is the guy that a lot of the people that watch Minerals follow. This is the guy you get your sources from. This grown-ass child. This is the person who throws a little temper tantrum when he doesn't get his fucking way. This is the guy. And we've seen him throw multiple temper tantrums. You were actually two of you guys, actually 3 of you guys on this panel have been at the receiving end of those temper tantrums.
Bro,
we have Winner Server, we have Kai, and we have Scott.
I might see my see. I sent a super chat. I said, "Why would you believe that? That story's come from a journalist. It's come from a brown envelope. Why would you believe he's
Well, remember when he called Fabrizio a liar because he said Mount
why
wants to
would you
leave?
believe that?
That's
Why would
hilarious,
you
bro.
believe that?
Fabrizio's
Replay,
like,
he just replay it. The guys that just
Yeah,
go
yeah,
back
just-
about 10 seconds. If he
Just
replay
one
it.
more. I got
Big
it.
up to mental health. Big up to everyone there.
We'll talk about that mental health thing.
Lol.
AJ says United will give Mount the number 7 shirt and 300k a week, bruv. Yeah, we're giving him 300k a week, right?
I might actually have to soundboard that.
Crazy.
Literally had a stroke.
300k a week.
He has like a what's it called? A seizure, like
episode, man. Yeah, like what do you call those episodes, man? Like it fucking has Asperger's, bro.
A temper tantrum. That's what it looked like, man.
Good.
Jesus Christ.
That is just
Hang on,
so
hang on.
wild.
Sorry, Marshall. Just do it one more time. It's the last time.
One more time? Okay, I got you.
Bro, somebody to make a
Last time,
remix. Need to make a remix from
They
it.
could
Yeah,
do
somebody
that.
in
They
chat
could.
who's talented with editing, make a TikTok
hey,
remake.
there's
or
gotta be
something.
someone good at this
Hang on.
stuff, man.
We got the replay. Like, get us to 100 likes. We replayed it.
Yeah, there
3
you
times
go.
now. Get us to
Hey,
100 likes, please.
Get us to 100 likes. We'll replay one time. Also, Hassan, I know you're watching. You're good at this stuff. You clip this man. Clip this man. Clip
Hey,
this
credit to him for the hair meme, by the way.
and then put credit to Newsbeast for our friend here. Where is it? I have it right here. Yeah, for this edit. That's great.
Oh, Marshall, you should
Yes.
clip it for your soundboard. Someone put it.
I will. Please, Newsbeast, if you're still watching, man, clip it and put it in the soundboard, please. Or put it in the Discord so I can put it in the soundboard. All right, let's play it one more time and let's continue on with the video.
AJ says United will give Mount the number 7 shirt and 300k a week, bruv. Yeah, we're giving him 300k a week, right? And the number 7 shirt. Do you understand what the number 7 shirt represents at Manchester United? That's going pre-fucking Fergie, bruv. Yeah, you're going as far back as George Best wearing number 7. Yeah, David Beckham's, Cristiano Ronaldo's, all these fucking ballers. Yeah,
That's why it's a disgrace.
Antonio Valencia. Yeah.
Edison Cavani. Who else?
Edison Cavani. Yeah.
Sanchez.
Valencia one was a big one.
Sanchez.
Oh shit! Yeah, Sanchez.
Alexis Sanchez.
Di Maria.
Seven used to actually mean something at United, but now it's just
Yep.
a commercial shirt.
Yep, that's what it is.
Yeah, it's for sales now. It's not for legacy.
No, I'm sure Mason Mount's got ball out at number 7. Come on, have some faith in him.
He's gonna ball out of nothing, bro. That number 7 hasn't been
I
used properly
honestly-
since Ronaldo, man.
That too. I actually don't even think he's gonna take the number 7. I think he's gonna stick with 19. That's his moniker.
Yeah,
That's
no
his
one
number,
knows what
pretty
number
much,
he has. Yeah, no one. Yeah, it's not even been official. And he's getting
Like Johnny,
he's
Johnny,
losing
why
his
do you
shit,
know this? You know Mason Mount like the back of your hand. How are you saying this? How are you not saying this, man? Of course he's gonna keep 19. We'll move. We'll move.
He's losing his shit. That's what he's
Oh
doing.
yeah, because
Nobody has the
Varane.
number 19 though. Is the number
Varane
3
dropped the
right?
19.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, but
He's
I
got
think
number
so. On
4.
the shirt numbers,
Yeah.
I say I think Varane's taken number 4. I think apparently Garnacho's taken the number 7. So he'll get 19. By the way, I've just had a look. Would anyone like to know the history of number 7? The number 7 United
go
shirt
for
since 2009 when Ronaldo left.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
So this is in the last 14 years.
Jesus. That's gonna be
Alexis
juicy.
Sanchez.
Yeah.
So you got Alexis Sanchez, you got Memphis Depay, Angel Di Maria, Michael Owen, Antonio Valencia, Edison Cavani, then Ronaldo last season.
Yeah, see, it's not that good, bro.
It's been
I
really
think
bad.
Memphis
They make
Depay-
it bigger than it is.
Did
man.
Memphis Depay wear it as well?
Yes, he
Yeah, he
did.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I forgot about this guy.
Wow.
It's mad. All right, boys, let's continue the
It means a
video.
lot, you know.
They're going to go and give Mason Minnell's man the number 7 shirt at Manchester United. You fucking imbeciles, you clowns, you agenda fucking merchants. The state of you, bruv, that you wanted this player out of football club. And not only you're letting this guy go at a young age who's already landed Dan Minnell's at his football club, that he's been at 18 years, he's been at Chelsea. That's proper Chelsea, and he'll always be proper Chelsea. He's through and through blue. You don't have any idea how this kid's been treated. But I'm going to enlighten you. Don't worry.
Cry.
Sit back, relax. I'll enlighten you, yeah? Go and get your little drink. Go and eat some food, yeah? Just make sure it's no fucking Siri Merchant and Ted Lasso PR Happy Meals. Don't be eating that garbage, man, with all their little fucking nursery rhyme books and all that jazz, yeah? Don't be buying into that. Now, going to Manchester United, 300 grand a week. What did they offer Mason Mount? I'll tell you,
Why did
150
you laugh
on an
like
8-year
that, man?
contract. That was the first deal before the World Cup. And they wanted a piece of the pie, the image rights. Of course they do. They want anything to make money. These guys are vampires, bro. You've had training days, yeah? The vampires want my pension, bro. Yeah, they want Chelsea's pension that Roman Abramovich built up and invested in. Yeah, he left our club 1.5 billion debt free, and these fucking clowns have come in there, fucked it all up, and fucked up financial fair play. But don't worry, guys, we've made 200 million back. Dubois, you wrong, and bruv, you got a fucking little group chat with Fabrizio Romano, is it? Retweeting YouTube and all that, and you want to post a picture of me, bruv? You ain't got the minerals to post a picture of me, bruv. You ain't got no fucking minerals, bruv. You're a little paid little account man, you wrong, all right? And let's talk about that, yeah? Let's talk about all these fucking accounts.
Hang on. Doesn't this guy regularly post pictures of him like holding people as a baby or something? Or,
yeah, kind of odd, actually.
Yeah.
That's just thumbnails every week.
Yeah, imagine your wife walks in on you when you do that, bro. Like,
working
out.
Someone sent me
that is a very
one
uncomfortable
of his
conversation,
thumbnails
bro.
is Bart Simpson pissing on a brown envelope or something like that. Right?
Yeah.
I don't.
He has
I don't
the
know.
weirdest
You see,
man.
you see, I don't mind people tuning in, but question what this guy's doing and then contradicting himself in the same sentence, guys. That's all it is.
You know what, like what Alex brings this up all the time, and I don't think Johnny and others realize this. People know, right, that Abramovich himself chose Todd Bowley and Clearlake as the like owners he wanted to succeed. He had a say in who he wanted to like take over, and he chose them. He chose them. He had a say, and he felt they were the best people to take over. So, what does that say about Roman then, in your tiny little minds? If he's as bad as you think he is, what does that say about Roman then?
No, but he. Well, you see the way Johnny thinks about it. You know, he's onto the government about the sale. He doesn't think Roman factored into it in any way. He thinks there's a conspiracy.
Right.
Of course he does.
So actually, right. Let's feed into the conspiracy. Maybe it was Roman working with the government, now working with Bowley, who take us down for good, right? And just strip minus everything and leave us in an entity and pay 4.25 billion out of their own just to be shithousery and just to say, it's okay. We'll just lose it like that. Imagine that. That's what it actually is. You tinfoil hat wearing scumbag. Jesus Christ.
Let's continue.
On social media, dictating narratives, feeding into narratives. You know who you are, yeah? You know who you are, yeah? So make sure you fucking wake up and think and put your club first. Put your fucking club first. 200 million.
That is rich coming from this guy. Put your club first.
Emotional.
I forgot to say this earlier as well. But why is Dubois catching? You know,
I don't know.
He posted a picture, so I went because I was watching the stream at the time, and I went to go and like check. He posted a picture. Basically, there's a picture of Johnny that's been captured. I can't remember what it's called. Basically, it's him like leant over smoking a cigar, like with a bunch of beer around him, beer cans around him. And I can't remember what it says on the caption, but he posted that in like with that picture and captioned it something. It wasn't about Johnny. It's just there's a picture of Johnny with a like a bit of writing on it.
I just go on.
I think it's about like the second or third tweet down, or it was as of yesterday.
I'll have a look. Okay.
I just want to say that the last two sentences he said about putting your club first, given the fact that his whole platform is
about one player, bro.
Player above that. I mean, someone calls him Batman in the chat. This man is Tony Stank Irony Man right here, right? This is what this guy is. This guy, it builds, his gimmick is about putting players first above the club. He's only known for that. The actual people in the chat that don't actually, in his own chat, that don't actually question that is remarkable. Now, either it's one of three things, right? Well, maybe two. My maths, I don't care about my maths at the moment, but it's one of few things, right? Either you truly believe what he's saying and you don't have a brain cell between you to actually think for yourself, or you agree with him at the start, but you're a bit unsure, or you're doing this for a social experiment to see how long you can last without listening to this bullshit. Do you know what I mean? And if you are doing that, more game to you. But for him to actually say, put the club first, when he's built on riding Mount's dick for the past 2.5 years, is unbelievable.
Irony, bro. Irony.
Listen, ladies and gents, for those of you guys watching, we're close to 200 viewers. Listen, the tumor in my brain increased an extra inch of diameter since watching this whole thing for you. So please smash that like button before the cancer that is listening to the cancer that is this guy's fucking live streams overtakes me, and I won't be able to host Casually FC streams. It'll be Chris.
Oh, there's a bit.
Okay.
Oh, I just realized there's more to come. I just realized there's more to come. I've just realized because I was reading what was said in the Sarcasm City chat, and I've just remembered all the stuff like Victor was telling me the moment in which he tapped out. Oh, there's more coming. I can't wait.
All right. Let's continue, boys.
Hey, yeah. After spending 600 million, well done. What are we buying? Everything we're buying is a fucking downgrade, bruv. Kids galore, bruv. We're buying kids galore. That's what we're doing. We're buying children, yeah. And we're farming kids. We're a farm now at Chelsea, yeah.
I know what he means, but he's also completely like disregarding the fact that we bought Sterling, we bought Koulibaly, we bought Cucurella, and
I was going to say, but I was going to say, do you know what's jokes is the person who's come into the team to replace Havertz and Mount is 25.
Older than them, yeah, he's older than them, and he's better than both of them combined too.
And he's better than both of them.
And also, he's saying all this about we're selling our Cobham graduates. You'll see later in the video. All our Cobham graduates. You didn't have. Why do you have an issue with Kai Havertz then? We bought him young, and he wasn't a Cobham graduate. So why isn't there?
The irony is, Mount's leaving, and we're planning to bring in someone that's like 3 years younger than him that has scored more goals and assisted more than him in Spain this season. So that's all I'm saying, man.
Yeah. All right. Let me continue.
We're a fucking farm. Do you understand what a farm means? Yeah, you know what a farm is. Yeah, that's what we are at Chelsea now. So keep sponsoring it until you wake up and smell the fucking minerals, which is, I don't think it's going to happen.
What are these small minerals?
The matches have been caught. They've been bought by the fucking PR machine.
I don't think he knows how minerals work, bro.
You don't smell them, Ahmed. I know it's haram in Muslim religion, but you snort them.
I'm telling you that like minerals in general are inside something. That's what they are. You can't
they're in shit. They're in shit.
At least the ones he's getting, are in shit. Okay.
No. He's like, as in, if you biologically speaking, like, in the way things are made up, like they're literally in, like, they can't see it.
That's why you use feces sometimes in like plants, for example, to let them grow because it has
manure.
Yeah.
All right, let's continue, guys. Let's continue.
Of the clown owners, and that's sad. It's just a sad sight. It really is. So as we move on, it's a fucking disgrace that he gets offered that deal, and after the World Cup, they retracted the deal. They didn't want to talk to Mason Mount. They didn't talk to Mason Mount. Paul Winstanley, come on, where's your proof, mate? Where's your proof of all your?
Where's your proof of everything? Everything you said, there's no proof.
Marshall, literally, he said Fabrizio was wrong. Fabrizio doesn't have any brown envelope. Fabrizio was right. Fabrizio should write in his comments. He's like, see who was right. Let's see who.
But that's what he wants, though.
We'll see you later.
He wants Fabrizio to give the attention.
He wants that. That's the whole point.
That's why he spews all this hate and ats them and annoys them, and then freaks out when they don't respond to him.
Fabrizio was right. I was bashing Fabrizio, saying all these things. Did you guys see before Mount was leaving?
No problem, Lewis. We'll get you on.
I was going to say that he
was bashing Fabrizio because Fabrizio said Mount doesn't want to stay, which he proven right again.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you. All right,
I don't know, man. There's too much obsession, man. That's what it is, bro. Yeah. And obsession is very much an unhealthy thing at times. And especially when you're like doing
all the time, not that time.
Big up.
No, obsession about your trade or something like that. Sometimes it's actually good. So,
bro,
but I'm just saying obsession of like a person. Like,
no, for this guy, it's all the time.
Big up, Lewis. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and continue the video.
Meetings, fella. Where's your proof, Ted Lasso Bowley and Siri Merchant, of your meetings about discussing a contract? Because you didn't do that. No. The computer says no. Yeah, thought so. Yeah. And why did that?
I'm sorry, man.
I'll tell you why.
Big up Little Britain, bro. Big up Little Britain. Best show ever.
Siri Merchant is too much, bro. I don't understand the logic. He still don't understand the logic behind it, man.
I don't understand what merchant mean. Like, is it supposed to be funny?
No, a merchant. So, like, when someone's called like a merchant, it's not like the term merchant, but like more so that's what they live off essentially. So.
Yeah, I know, but it's stupid, bro. I don't get it. Like,
it's like it's just a new part of English slang. That's the only reason why people saying it. It's because it started with FIFA.
I'll tell you why. I'll bring it up right now. What's this? Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, so I want to point out something here. Notice that he's bringing up the Athletic as a source. The same Athletic that David Pornstein works for that he always criticizes is a brown envelope. Oh, but when it comes to this, not a brown envelope.
Liam Toomey. Did Liam Toomey used to work there as well? He hates him too.
And again, just a walking contradiction.
Yeah, and it, you know,
Already
you guys
done,
should probably,
Marshall.
yeah.
Already done.
All right, thank you. You could probably read the tweet there. It's basically like confirming, Liam Toomey confirming, like, yeah, the Bully wanted a yes man or whatever.
About Potter being a yes man after he was sacked. But apparently he wasn't a yes man. Yeah, he was. Ted Lasso Bowley, this is for you, fella. Yeah, this is your account. This is your account. And your account liked to tweet slandering Mason Mount because he didn't want to sign your poxy little pony contract of 150 grand when you're paying Reece James 250 grand a week. That can have bonuses up to 300 grand a week. You're paying Sterling 325 grand a week. You're paying Koulibaly 300 grand a week, and you're so desperate to get rid of Koulibaly because you signed him last summer, and this summer you shipped him off to Saudi, bro.
And he's gone.
And you like this tweet. I'll tell you the truth. I'll tell you the truth. White went sour. Yeah. I'll tell you the truth. All right. The truth is, yeah, old little Ted Lasso Bowley, he had to go and apologise. Yeah. He had to go and apologise to the Minerals man. And he didn't like that. You see, his ego and his arrogance is through the roof with this guy. Someone who's so arrogant for being such a clown is beyond me, bruv. I mean, he's worse than Russell Brand, bruv. I mean, that guy is a joker, bruv. Yeah. So here we are, sitting here, and Mason Mount's getting his own owner slandering tweets on him about his open play. Well, Ted Lasso Bowley, let me remind you, Sunshine, that Mason Mount got the biggest open play assist for Chelsea Football Club before you bought our club. Well, you didn't buy it.
Here we go again.
With your Siri merchant. He got the biggest open play assist, and we won the Champions League, a trophy you were dreaming of winning, bro.
You know what's funny? Two things. Trophy's dreaming of winning. Did Roman win the Champions League when he came into the club? It took Roman how many years?
9 years. 9 years.
Where was that criticism of Roman Abramovich when he came into the club?
Right.
Like, again, keep it consistent, Johnny. And then the other thing I wanted to say was, where's the receipts? Where's the proof that he had to apologize to Mason Mount?
You know,
what,
no
your
one's
mate at the bar say that?
No one's ever reported that Todd Bowley has had to apologise to Mason Mount. First of all, why the fuck would he have to apologise to Mason
Yeah,
Mount?
and who the fuck is Mason Mount, bro?
What for would he have to fucking apologise to him for? That's such absolute bullshit.
Bro,
the brown envelopes won't tell you that.
That's like telling the owner of a company he's got to apologize to one of his employees. Like, bro, what the fuck for? Bro. I own a company.
I want to ask.
Pay you.
I want to ask as well. Did he have to apologize to Mark Cucurella as well for the like in that article?
Let me ask any.
I don't think it's him, to be honest. I don't think it's Bowley, to be honest, on that.
But let me ask
of course not.
Let me ask any people at Spot. Where's our apology from Mason Mount last year from his League Cup final performance and his FA Cup final performance?
True.
I just want to know. Where's the apology for that? I just want to know that. He should apologise to us or his actual stinking performances. I know, no, it's okay. It's okay. Because he'll stay behind and he'll clap. And all forgiven. Remember that.
Bro.
XC, expected claps. You know what I mean?
Bro.
I'll do you one better. Do any of you guys remember that massive like sympathy apology he did on Instagram after the World Cup, and he was like, "Oh, we're going to be better," and all that. Where's the apology for not living up to that?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, like literally the day we lost to United, after that he was doing like fucking TikTok with what's her name, bro, from the chicken shop, whatever.
Oh my god, I remember that.
I
remember that.
Yeah.
Bro, Johnny's the type of guy whose favorite superhero is the Flash, bro. He's just like fucking
don't hate the
average-ass
Flash,
player,
you know.
bro. I don't hate him. He's just an average superhero, bro. Like
he's not average.
No,
he's the tier he's the tier behind like Batman and Superman. You know, he's like in between there. You know. That's what Mason Mount is, bro. That's what Mason Mount and Havertz are. That's what
He did actually apologize to the fans. True. after he took a free kick and knocked one out. One of his play shots.
Pause.
All right, let's go continue the video, boys.
Train. Let's have it right. And not once did they, every time it was spanning towards man, they would cut and go to Felix and Enzo. And Felix, who's a fucking loan player, where's he, bro? He didn't want to be at Chelsea, by the way. He wanted out of Chelsea.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, so this is that
he actually wanted to stay and got told no. Like,
this is the agenda he has too. Like he is so in his conspiracy that even the cameras in training. Oh, just because they're not giving enough Mount airtime, they must be against Mason Mount. They're conspiring against Mason Mount. They want him out of the club. They're forcing him out.
It's crazy.
What? Who says this? Who says this? No one in the history of our fan base has ever said something like this.
I don't completely disagree though, because like Mount probably went to Baldwin. He was like, "Bolly, I want 250K a week," and Bolly just bursted out laughing in his face, bro. He's like, "For what? For 3 assists." So
and then Mason Mount's response was,
"I'm gonna go to United."
The other thing is, yeah, this year was meant to be the year. This is his contract year, essentially, for lack of a better word, and he didn't perform in his contract year.
Bro, he didn't perform as a fucking
we're
understatement.
not hating on the players. We're hating on this clown. All right, Mason Mount, I wish you the best. If you missed the beginning of the stream, you saw I kept it consistent.
I hope
with
you
him.
break both of your legs, bro.
By the way, you see
that's not me. That's not me.
No. Marshall, have you seen? By the way, he's reactivated his Twitter.
Yeah,
this is true.
All because he wanted to move.
Oh, that was true.
I said it in the group chat.
Yeah,
I said it in the
Where's
group
that
chat,
conspiracy,
earlier,
Johnny?
That Reece James 2 foot tackle to his knees is going to hit different.
But why? But guys, remember, he activated it so because of mental health and didn't want all the abuse. But why would he activate it now when he's just going to get the same stuff anyway? Right?
Literally the day after his move.
Yeah, very strange.
Did you really? I can't see his account. I can't see.
Yeah.
Maybe you're blocked, Kai.
No, I'm not, bro.
Boys, we're near 100 likes. Help us get to 100 likes, please. Thank you so much for the love. And let's continue this video. I hope you guys are enjoying the content so far.
He did. He jogged on. He jogged on out of Chelsea. Yeah. The owners couldn't afford him. Yeah, they couldn't afford him. But apparently their pockets are bulging, bro. I mean, it's an endless pit at Chelsea to spend the 1.7 billion. The 1.7 billion that they've already spent, 630 million of that. Yeah, and we're worse for it. And then you've got to sell all our fucking young players and decent players. Let's have it right. In fact, let me remind everyone: we've sold Kovacic, who's apparently by these so-called Chelsea supporters, he's dead wood. But Pep Guardiola wanted him to replace Gundogan.
A young
He hated Kovacic too.
He's that
He
dead
hated
wood.
Kovacic.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden he rates Kovacic.
Yeah, and I don't think anyone's really said Kovacic is dead wood. I mean, maybe his fans, maybe his little echo chamber.
There's a side of Twitter that says that. There's a side of it's the Jorginho.
This is why I'm not on Twitter,
thing.
boys. Will, I'm sorry, that's why you manage the Twitter.
But Kovacic wanted to leave for a while, bro. He didn't want to sign his contract last year.
So let's go through this. Kovacic, a young player, 29. We'll just do this. Yeah, Mendy, 29. We'll just go for it. Koulibaly, 32. Trying to sell Ziyech is approaching 30.
He is 30.
Who else? Kante, yeah, we're trying, but I'm saying we're trying to, but
yeah.
Kante, who's 30, 31.
Hold that on,
right? Another young player we're trying to sell, I think, as well, right? Who else who else have we let go? Who's supposed to go? Oh, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, about to turn 28. That youngster to be just sold to AC Milan. Trying to sell Pulisic, who's what, 24, like something
24,
like that.
yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, just all those young players we're trying to sell. All those young players.
Contradicted himself in his own stream.
He's done that about 15 times.
Pay attention to how often he contradicts himself, chat.
Oh yeah,
sorry. Go ahead.
Trying to sell Aubameyang as well, that young striker we bought last year.
Yep.
So young.
Yeah, trying to sell that guy.
Andrew is right, by the way. If we had to drink every time he contradicts himself, we'd be drunk already.
Yeah. No, we would have been drunk like 30 minutes ago.
Bro, we would be dead from fucking alcohol poisoning, man. That's how
I need a liver transplant. That's what I would need at this point.
All right, let's continue, boys.
And then we sold Jorginho to Arsenal, who are actually challenging, which makes me sick to my fucking stomach, that we got Arsenal ahead of us. When we were ahead of Arsenal, Manchester United,
That's fair.
Spurs are ahead. Spurs are above us, finished in the table. Even Spursy, bro. The biggest bottle job fucking club in the entire history of football are above Chelsea Football Club, all right, in this season. Yeah? And you applaud these owners. You applaud them, you muppets. You might as well be in the puppet show with them, all right? And we've gone and what? We've sold Jorginho to Arsenal, strengthening them, elite. He's got experience. Yes, he's slowed down our transitions, don't get me wrong.
Did I just hear that right?
Yeah, he actually just called Jorginho elite. Again.
Hey, copium is a hell of a drug, lads.
Seriously.
I don't think it's copium. I think it's natural stupidity.
Whatever it is, bro. It's taking a lot.
I think it's those massive fucking eyebrows blocking his vision, boy. He can't see properly.
You know what? I always say this, man. That's what you get with window lickers. You know what I mean? It's all good, man. And we're just demonstrating it right now.
Windex drinking minerals, man. That's where he gets his minerals.
Stop eating
Jesus
crayons,
Christ.
man. Stop eating crayons.
God damn. Let's continue.
Leader. He was a leader. He was our vice captain. You sold him and brought us Enzo Fernandez, who's not a DM. Hilarious, right? And then you let Kante, the best player at Chelsea, world-class player at Chelsea, all right? You let him go because you won't pay his 300 grand a week. And if your ambition was real, when Kante came out of Sky Sports interview, you said, I hope the ambition at Chelsea is as it should be at Chelsea. No, it's not. All the players know. I named you all the players that are leaving. I told you Jorginho's going to go. Kovacic, Kante, Mount. I told you, bruv. Kai Havertz, Trev Baresi, Loftus-Cheek, Conor Gallagher's on the way out. Let's remind everyone when.
I think we all.
Gallagher's the truth now.
I don't think that's very much like a bold prediction. It's not a brave prediction you're making, Johnny. Everyone predicted that. You trying to use that as credibility? Like, come on, man. Big up to Jojo GT86 for the super chat, $2 donation. Johnny will argue with you about the upsides of leprosy. Yeah, probably. But big up to you, man. Thank you for the donation.
And Fabrizio's pumping out the tweets on Mason Mount with the whole Manchester United situation. We got accounts. Was it Chelsea TV putting out Conor Gallagher going, "I'll pay for free. I love this club." He's getting shipped out this summer. It's all about timing. Everything's timing in the game. Like the tweet today from Reece James saying, I won't go to Arsenal. Well, funny enough, Mason Mount didn't go to Arsenal. Yeah, he rejected Arsenal, rejected Liverpool, Bayern Munich, rejected all of them, bro. He wants to stay in the Premier League, rejected Juventus. So at the end of the day, yeah, he didn't go to London rival, but Jorginho did, and Kai Havertz is gone. But Kai Havertz got sold out for the pound note as well. And so did Jorginho. Jorginho wanted to go back to Italy, but people didn't know that. They thought he wanted to go to Arsenal. Sorry,
it's probably true, though.
Jorginho wanted to go to Italy. These owners forced him because 12 million was too good to refuse, and they sent him to
How can they force a grown man?
How can you force him? They were about to leave.
It's not slavery. It's not slavery where you can.
J5 was about to be lost on a free, by the way, guys.
Yeah. Sorry, I'll get closer to the mic. Sorry, people in the chat.
Get very close.
I apologize about that. So I'll get closer to the mic. But I mean, I just play on. I can't think of anything else to say.
All those wrongings, the owners. 4 million they made, chump change. Look at them. They're fucking scrimping and saving for pennies, penny pinching at our football club. When we're meant to be rich, when we're meant to be run properly like an elite football club, and we're not. We're run by a circus. Yeah. So
we just made 120 mil, 125 mil on two shit players. That's it. We're penny pinching. This is penny.
Also, everyone, people go, yeah, well, we could have extended Jorginho. Maybe the owners didn't want to extend Jorginho.
Yeah. Oh, no, they didn't.
Got, a £2 million offer. And for like someone who's got 6 months or 10 to 12 million, whatever the add-ons are, and you're gonna take it. You're just gonna take it. That's all it is. People.
I think Jorginho literally did an interview where he said that he wasn't part of the club's plans.
He didn't get an offer.
I think he didn't get an offer. No problem, Jude.
All right, I gotta play the drum roll here.
Oh wait, hang on. Yeah, hang on. Yeah.
Big up to our boy, Carefree Lewis. What's up, Lewis?
Yeah.
You were very much in the mud in this stream, bro. we were in there. We were in the trenches.
Thinking. Well, what part of the waffle session are we at, bro?
Only 36 minutes in, man. But don't worry, I pretty much timestamped the relevant sections where he's not going on repeating himself and just saying irrelevant stuff.
There's one bit that he's going to come up. I don't know if it's. I don't think we've already got. There's one bit I'm waiting for that he mentions that, bro, it makes him sound just like weird as shit, bro. I hope we get to it. I hope we get to it.
Sticking his dick in something.
No, what?
I have that part.
What?
Sweet curry.
I have that part.
No, it's the bit we talks about. Bro, it's the bit where he talks about Alex Ferguson and wanting Mason Mount. That's the bit I'm talking about, bro.
4 more likes away from 100. We have Carefree Lewis in the stream to react with us. Make sure you are smashing that like button because you're not going to get this content anywhere else. Let's continue.
Where are you going to get these many wrongins on one panel? I don't want
Exactly.
One like equals 1 inch out of the mud for all of us.
There you go.
Yeah.
1 inch out of the cement mixer gang, all right? Yeah. Come on, cement mixer gang, let's go.
Mental entire Champions League team. And Mason Mount, after the contract got retracted. In January, he's offered 200 grand a week. 200 grand a week. You say, oh, yeah, accept 200 grand a week because Fabrizio, Nizar Kinsella, Matt Laws, David Paulstein. Who else we got?
Why does David Paulstein the only one who gets a name,
Why
bro? Why does he the only one who gets a special name, bro?
Yeah, man.
Hey, because he's a special guy, bro.
Here, I do want to show you guys a tweet I have here, and regarding this whole contract situation.
Damn, you did
so
your
let me pull it
research,
up.
Marshall, huh? You did your
Yeah,
research,
man.
bro.
I mean, if we're gonna roast someone, we're gonna do it properly.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
If that's not a reason to hit the like button, I don't know what is.
Yeah, listen,
he put his time in.
Listen,
Listen,
I told
one
you
away from
guys,
100,
I have
one
the
ahead.
receipts. Unlike Johnny, I have the receipts. You know, I have the
100
receipts,
I
and Lewis is one of my receipts. Actually, you'll see why. But let's continue on.
We got 100
All right,
likes.
so I
120
have a
likes.
tweet. So this is from February. Okay, February from David Pornstein. Okay, from The Athletic. The same source that he used earlier to say that Liam Toomey was saying that the Potter was a yes man. Right, the same company, The Athletic. Okay. Let's continue on. Multiple contract offers have been rejected. Oh, actually, let me zoom this in so you guys can actually get a proper Chelsea view of this, okay? Multiple contract offers have been rejected by Mason Mount in summer of 2022. That was supposed to be 2022, not 2021. And then in autumn, Chelsea are very clear on this. He signs a new deal, then dialogue opens again in the summer, or he is going to be sold. And then below we have, I'd be very concerned if I was Chelsea fan that Mason Mount won't be a Chelsea player next season. Length of contract is a big issue. The owners want players on 6, 7, 8-year deals. Mount does not want to stay that long. Simon Johnson.
And by the way, just signed a 5+1 deal with United. But
yeah.
Proper
There you
Chelsea.
go. Yeah, proper Chelsea. David was just informed. Okay, there we go. But and then the other thing too, like he will bring this up that apparently he was only offered a 1-year extension. If I remember correctly, you boys, you can tell me if I'm wrong. This was after the initial contract offer was made. Because the length of contract was an issue, we decided, okay, what if we give you just a 1 year? Yeah. And he still rejected that. So it wasn't the length of contract. It wasn't the salary. It was Chelsea.
We gave him everything that he wanted in different contract offers. We gave him the length that he wanted, and we gave him the money that he wanted, and he rejected both.
No, but apparently he wanted more than we gave him. He wanted 3. We never offered him 250.
Well, yeah, he's signed on a 250 base with it goes to 300 with add-ons or bonuses.
I don't understand.
Insane. If Bowley gave him that contract, I would honestly not trust Bowley. I'll be like, "What's wrong with this guy, bro? Which data is he seeing, bro, to give this guy 200K a week, bro?"
Mm-hmm. Right, let's continue.
Forget to mention that the 200 grand was on a 1-year extension, but they
there it
put
is.
Manchester United offered 200 grand. So it makes Mason Mount look like a villain. It makes Mason Mount look like, oh, I only want to play for Manchester United. What, a proper Chelsea kid that only wants to stay at Chelsea, who did want to stay at Chelsea for his entire career. And they stripped his fucking legacy from this player because of a pound note. You sold off Cobham sold for a pound note, you agenda merchants. Bowling and Barley, you got an agenda on Mason Mount and you sold him, yeah? Which means you got an agenda on me because I backed this kid, yeah?
You got a problem with Mount? You got a problem with me.
Bro,
Mount doesn't even know who you are. Oh, he probably does, but he probably wants to stay away from you. He's probably the last person you want.
If he does this stuff, if he does the stuff in the pitch, if he does stuff in the stadium, bro, you gotta kick him out, So
Johnny,
imagine.
Johnny, there's dog shit they walk past that was more relevant than you today. Jesus.
Oh
I'm gonna be real, based on what because I don't know if anyone saw that Filthy Fellas episode that came out with Troy Deeney, what he said about Tarty and the Arsenal players. I would not be surprised if Mason Mount knew of Johnny, knew about him, and had seen stuff. And I'll be real, if I'm Mount, I'm hella embarrassed. I'm genuinely.
I'll be a hella scared, bro, that this guy is gonna pop up to
me. I'd be calling up whoever I need to tell this guy, disassociate yourself with me. Disassociate yourself with me. Do not talk about me.
So, Bill Boy, we sped it up because Johnny talks too slow because he's got to remember his agenda and the lies he spews. So,
on a side note as well, some of us don't want to be here till 6 in the fucking morning talking about this dickhead.
Exactly, man. You got lives around here, man. You got lives.
I don't know. It is Friday night, bro, so it's okay, man.
Hey, honestly, it's kind of sad. We're spending.
You want to ruin your weekend that early?
All right, let's continue, boys. Let's continue.
Yeah, this kid's Chelsea through and through, 18 years at our football club, and you've sold him to Manchester United. And then now I'm getting United goes, oh, we'll treat him like one of our own. We'll treat him like one of our own. It's a fucking disgrace, man. And then they get Reece James. Let me go back to the tweet. Reece James. Oh, we'll never go Arsenal, yeah. And then you get our account on this particular day, in this particular
1.25.
1.25, just because he talks so slow. Everyone notices it because he talks so slow.
By the way, pause that at the best time. That face, bro. Like, someone put that, man.
I got it.
That face.
You know what he looks like? You know what he looks like? He looks
Clown?
like no. He looks like a stretch out Super Mario, bro.
That's
He's
a really
Wario,
good
bro.
reference.
He's Wario,
Oh
like,
my
Wario.
days!
Oh yeah, yeah.
Alright, let's continue.
Retweet, quote tweet it, and say one of our own. You fucking melts. You admin, yeah. You're on the fucking payroll of the Bowley, the Ted Lasso Bowley series.
Well, yeah, he is.
Pause it.
Yeah, he is actually.
Hang on.
I don't know what's going on, man.
Hang on. He just accused the Chelsea Twitter admin of being on the payroll on the owners who run the club.
He is in the payroll, bro.
Wait, what?
That was the funniest thing you said, man.
He just Richard, reverse it back 10 seconds.
Yeah, you got
reverse it back 10 seconds, please. Just listen again. What he accused the Chelsea Twitter admin of being. Listen to it, and we're above 200 now. Thank you very much. Like,
Appreciate you guys.
subscribe. Thank you very much.
Thank you so
make
much
sure
for
to
the
sub to
support,
my channel as
guys.
well if you can.
This guy, get the fuck out of here, Ahmed.
I know, I'm right.
We'll get you at the end. Everyone, check out the links in the description, okay? But all right, let's
Listen to what he accuses the Chelsea Twitter admin of being.
Melts. You admin, yeah. You're on the fucking payroll of the Bowley, the Ted Lasso Bowley series.
Yes, that's how jobs work, bro. That's how contracts work.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
He's such a fucking man.
I'm on the payroll for my own job that was. What are you talking about?
I mean, that's
how it
what
works, man.
employment. That's how employment works. Bro.
This guy's never been employed in his life, you can tell.
Bro, I take it back. I take it back. He's not Mario, man. He's Luigi with Asperger's, bro.
He's
Insane. It is insane.
Oh my god. How
my
dare
God.
you, Twitter admin of Chelsea? How dare you be on the payroll?
How dare you do your job? How dare you do your job, man? You should. Oh, man.
So listen, this is why I understand why people watch Johnny. He is funny. Like it is funny. It's a meme. It's a meme.
No,
man.
but
It's really
Marshall,
good.
you've done it where we get it in little bits in isolation. We don't have to waft through all the other stuff.
Yeah, we don't have to go grueling through the trenches.
Johnny is funny in a term is like you know. Have you seen this video of the monkey who put on a jacket, bro? That's how. That's how Johnny is funny. Johnny is like he's a special laughter kind of guy, you know.
Oh my days! All right, let's continue.
Wrong there, bruv. Yeah, all right. You're told what to do. Yeah, you're told to put this shit out. All right, to feed into the agenda to make Mason Mount hated by even all the proper jokes I'm seeing. It's disgusting, bruv. Yeah, because the truth always comes out, but the timing of it is.
Okay, let me move on to the next part. But yeah, it's just this is
Bro,
funny,
his voice speed up. Is actually
Imagine being told what to do by your employer, man.
Hey, never be me.
Pretty good job, you know.
That's why I employ myself.
The janitor's on the payroll as well, John.
Fair enough.
That works, bro.
Yeah.
How dare you clean? You clean up the stadium. You're on the payroll of Bowley. How dare you fucking do it?
You're the reason Mason got hurt. Oh my God, it's your
I remember when he
agenda.
said the referee was on the payroll, bro.
Tell you what, you know what? Potchow is on the payroll.
Oh wait, just wait. He has plenty to say about Potch too.
Yeah.
Oh my
He's not in the
days.
payroll anymore. Mason Mount.
There we go. There we go.
He's on United's payroll, so he doesn't have to
Proper
worry about him,
American.
bro.
All right, let's continue on.
Quality, bruv. Yeah, all right.
Oh, this is the best part.
This is from the surfer that surfs in his fucking mum's basement, bruv. He says, "Where's mental health?" Yeah, I do.
Wait,
I
how
do.
do you
I take it
surf
very
in your mum's
seriously. In
basement,
fact,
bro?
I've actually helped a lot of people with mental health. That's an interesting one. It says then.
Really? You help a lot of people with mental health?
Well,
Oh,
in
man.
all fairness,
If I had
he
more
makes people
time,
laugh.
Wait.
True.
How can you help others when you can't help yourself, bro?
That's what I mean. He didn't get it. He didn't get the irony. That's what
So,
it was. That's why
I don't think he. Listen, he does make people laugh. I'll give him that. Chris, you're absolutely right. Unintentionally, he does make people laugh. I don't think he actually goes out of his way to help people with mental health. And I'll show you an example. Let's our friend, poor Lewis had to go through this. All right, Lewis, I'm sorry I put you through this again, but you know what? It's funny. So let's just go through this.
Oh fuck!
I can't hear it.
Can't hear
I
it,
say,
bro.
can't hear it, bro.
Can't hear it. All right, hold on. Oops.
Wait, it's not.
sorry.
Wait, it looks like it's on mute for a second.
No, but I wanted to. It was the irony of him saying mental health and then he attacks others. That's what I put.
Yeah, no, I get exactly what you're talking about, and I wish I had more time for receipts because I have plenty of receipts showing that he attacks people. But I had to do this in 24 hours, guys. So I did the best I could.
No, it's all good, bro. We're just
Midfield.
We're fourth last season for big chances.
Lewis won't tell you it's the midfield.
I'm third for goals.
I
just said it's the midfield the whole stream.
All right, Lewis. All right. So if you're telling me it's the whole midfield, then all right. Then we take Jorginho out. All right.
Oh yeah.
Who's elite, by the way?
So much more creative with just Kante.
Well, none of them are creative, bruv. None of them.
That's what I've just said, and you're telling me
Jorginho's got no legs, and he's covering fucking.
You are contradicting yourself, Johnny.
At least Kante and Cover got legs, mate, in recovery. Jorginho.
They've got legs. They don't even have working ligaments. They can't play 3 games without getting
Listen, this stream drove Lewis to the wall, man. He left shortly after this. He could not do it.
I came up from an 8-hour round trip to watch us get battered 3-0 by Leeds just to hear Mason Mount and Kai Havertz got let down by the midfield.
To be fair, Lewis, it's your fault for agreeing to go on, bro.
You know what, Fairs? Fair enough.
Wait, I forgot as well. That was at the start of the season, bro. It got worse.
Yeah,
that was.
It got a lot worse.
That was the Koulibaly red card, wasn't it?
Yeah,
that was
bro.
Leeds, right?
I forgot that. I thought that was like towards the latter end of this.
Johnny should have been a lawyer, bro. The whole season, he didn't blame Mount for what. Even when people were blaming Mount, he would.
He didn't blame Mount once.
He needs to be a lawyer.
Yes, blamed everything from the old regime to the new regime to Graham Potter to fucking Lampard. Everybody, us. Somehow it's the fans' fault as well. We're part of the reason for it.
Of course.
He's just going to be a Bowley out account now. That's his only way.
Yeah. That's a good point. When people are going to get tired of it, because once we start actually winning trophies, which is going to happen.
No,
what is he
Mount
gonna say?
and Havertz are gone. This whole gimmick is gone. There's nothing else. No one cares.
Yep.
It's
beautiful.
The world is beautiful.
He got Matisse on because he cussed out Matisse on the stream, and he just kept spamming.
Matisse always catching strays, man. Poor Matisse, bro. Just let him live, man.
And like I said earlier, that was the last time you ever saw Matisse on that channel.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah. He said he ain't bothering with it after that.
Exactly.
He had a feud with Eunice. He had a feud with the other side of the coin. He had a feud with
he just
you watch that whole
burn all the
stream, right?
bridges.
The entire chat is spamming for 30 minutes. Get Matisse on. He then gets Matisse on and then gets me on, and then eventually I leave because I ain't got the headspace for it at that point.
Yeah,
and him and Matisse
it was
just
bad for your mental health.
Like next hour. No, it was too much. That whole
he
day
talks
was
about mental health. He fucked up my mental health, bro.
That's the irony.
But it's like it's the streams where he goes after other content creators, which fine, we've done it. We've sat here and we've criticized other content creators, and we've actually criticize them with opinions and stats and facts and all that kind of stuff. All that stuff. We never usually go after them. We don't tell our audience to, hey, if you see this guy, let him know he's a fraud and all this. We don't insult him. We don't. I mean, Johnny, we kind of do now because you are actually a literal joke and your whole gimmick is over. But it's been a build-up. It's been a build-up to this point. And you see the lack of respect he has for other content creators. Why would you actually give that respect back? So when you talk about mental health, I have receipts from Miz, I have receipts from other content creators showing you how their DMs actually get filled with these guys being racist, xenophobic, all this bullshit. So don't come at me with this mental health bullshit.
Marshall,
it's all a facade, bro.
Marshall, I've got a receipt from this very stream, or from the one we were just watching, and it's so convenient that Lewis is here. The fact that Johnny was talking about a certain period pad merchant quote.
Yeah.
That too. I have that. Yeah, that's
Should we talk about pubic bone merchants?
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. Like this guy, like I think the only reason he's bringing up mental health is maybe because he started getting a bunch of DMs and harassment, if you want to call it that, and being annoyed by all the people just egging him on constantly because he's got egg on his face.
He says it so he can then use it as cover to what he does.
Of course. Of course.
I'll
But let's continue on. Let's continue on.
Bro, but it's funny how he reacts to
What,
super chats.
attacking the owners for fucking destroying our football club. That's not up to do with mental health, mate. That's called exposing the truth and the facts.
Of course,
You
of
can't
course,
take
it's
it
not.
wrong,
It's ridiculous.
And you're gonna have to sit there like you are now on my channel, donating your little measly $4.99. Well done to you, fantastic. Well done.
Insulting money, man.
delightful. You want to speak to me how you spoke to me on stream, and you got your little fucking clueless Lewis on your channel, on your channel you go on, yeah, and that tolerates it, yeah.
Yes,
all right?
true.
You fucking little melt, all right. You want to go? You want to send me a DM apologising, do you? Yeah, apologising. Like your apology means fuck all when you continue. Yeah, and you want to say jog on with Matt and his fraud dad. Fraud dad, what? What are you bringing up his family involved?
You know why he is.
Again? You love to get personal, you little wrong.
Fuck him and his dad.
And then
bro.
proper Chelsea died 29. Listen, good riddance. I ain't going nowhere, man. I'm here to mud you all, you fucking melts. Yeah, every single one of you. Yeah, but well done. You spent some money on something quality. Yeah, top draw, bro. Yeah, let's have it right. Let me drink your fucking tears.
The only tears you're drinking, Johnny, are your own.
This was the point at which I dipped.
I only did it also knowing that YouTube will take most of it, so you won't get most of it.
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry, I did it too. That's just because I didn't want to subscribe.
He's funny when he reads the super chats. To be fair to him, man. Like it is pretty funny, man.
Oh my days. But yeah, it's just ridiculous, man. You know why you brought up the dad, because Tony Mount was the one that retweeted you, and all of a sudden you got in over your head about this. This is where all this ego
when
this
it
facade
started all the Mason Mount.
Yeah. That's when all the hardcore Mason Mount props started.
Yeah.
We have the receipts. But all right, let's continue.
No.
Done. He's gone and sold our soul, man. He sold one of our souls. Do you know what? Selling Mason Mount to Manchester United, forget just where he goes. Just selling him full stop will be the biggest mistake. It's going to haunt you. It's going to bite you in the arse, Ted Lasso-Bowley, Sue Merchant, and all you agenda merchants. You will be fucking crying, man. Just like you will Kai Havertz. And you're think
projecting,
I'm crying.
Johnny.
I ain't crying, man. Do you know what I know?
How are we going to live without 6 goals, bro?
I think he's crying.
He's crying behind that smile, man. It's such a desperate smile, man.
Oh my days. Yeah, he's projecting. He's definitely projecting on this one. Let's continue.
I know our club's in the mud, all right? And I know 119%, yeah, that Mason Mount and Kai Havertz will ball out in teams that are teams. The teams that are balanced with a proper fucking gaffer in Ten Hag. Lego Merchant's questionable, bro. Let's have it right. He's a B-Tech pet.
Go. What were you going to say?
No, nothing. I don't know. That's just weird.
We'll find out soon. We're going to find out. Season going to start soon. We're going to see.
Like I'm sorry, man. You don't rate Arteta like that, whatever. But then you're saying, oh, we've given them their Bergkamp. Like, no, don't add up.
Who's Bergkamp? Kai Havertz?
Havertz. Yeah, he thinks Havertz is the Bergkamp replacement. From 20 years.
That is such disrespect, man.
Big up to everyone in the chat. Remember, if you're new here, do subscribe. It does help us out tremendously. We're 10 away from 1,900 subscribers. So big up to everyone. Thank you so much for being so generous. And make sure you are smashing that like button because it does help us out with the algorithm. And thank you for being here. I worked really hard on this show, so you guys didn't have to suffer.
Yes,
Remember, one like is 1 inch out of the mud.
There you go.
I've got a lot of mud. I've got a lot of mud to send.
A lot of mud, a lot of cement. Let's get out of this one. Let's continue on.
Jorginho ain't a proper DM, bruv. He needs a fucking Kante with him to run his legs into the ground, all right? And we've got slow transitions. Casemiro, ball forward, bruv. Let's play it. Declan Rice will do the same. Quick transitions. Play the ball forward. Long pass, short pass. Get you a goal.
Hang on, isn't this the same dude he said was elite, like 10 minutes earlier?
Yep.
Bro,
I was actually going to point that out.
It's the same dude he said was elite,
stream.
like 10 minutes earlier, bro. What's this dude doing?
He's cool. When you lie so much, yeah, you forget things. Yeah, that's why. When you lie so much, you forget what you're lying about. You can't remember all the lies that you've told and all the shit you spew. It comes back to haunt you. Yeah.
If you're like Johnny and you talk out of your ass most of the time, bro, you don't even remember what you say. That's
exactly. You don't remember because you're lying so much. You just can't remember how many lies you've told. Do you know what I mean? It's just
Johnny.
I just on the topic of DMs, by the way, hold that. Proper Chelsea Rice is going to London rivals. So,
bro, apparently Rice really wanted,
bro,
hold that.
Chelsea.
Anybody
proper Chelsea, Havertz and Rice are going to be wearing Arsenal shirts.
They should go. They should go.
They should go
to any stat page and look at the difference between Casado to Rice in stats, bro. Casado just fucking overwhelms him, bro, in every stat, man.
Is he English?
Bro, it's overrated.
There you go.
Did he come from the academy?
He did not. Well,
I ain't interested. Sorry, man.
God! Oh my
God!
God!
Did he come out of the womb holding a beer?
Hang on. You know the admin payroll thing? Out of context, Carefree Lewis has already posted.
That's inconvenient to the money.
Yes!
No, you're kidding me.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's watching. Big up, my guy.
Ndiani, thank you for the £2 super chat. Call me crazy. He's gonna buy a Man United shirt. He might. He might. I actually wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. He might. Will he show it on stream or not? Who knows? But let's continue on the video, boys.
Oh, he's got leadership quality. He's strong. He's got enough Premier League games under his belt. He's an elite tactician as well. He understands the game. He's an England international. 105 million for Declan Rice are fucking steal. And we should have signed him last season. We didn't. And then all these wrong-uns who've got agenda on Mason Mount, they didn't want Declan Rice. Don't pay the money. Don't pay the money. And look at us.
We're buying Casado, bro.
Bro, not even that. All the stats that he's pointing out and all that stuff, all that elite mentality. Enzo Fernandez literally just won the World Cup.
He doesn't
the biggest trophy in all of football.
What doesn't he get? We haven't put a serious, apart from maybe Lampard's first season, we haven't had a serious discussion with West Ham about signing Declan Rice for 2.5 years.
Bro, he doesn't fit us. He doesn't fit with the way we play.
We didn't want him. Guess what? Sorry to burst your bubble, John. The old regime didn't want Declan Rice. Not just this new regime. The old regime didn't want him because they didn't bid for him. They did not bid for him.
It's not Roman's fault, it's Marina's fault. That's what it is.
Let's blame Uncle. Oh, wait, yeah.
It's Marina's fault. It's not Roman.
Yeah. He's 105 million, Declan Rice, isn't he? Like, so you can go for Caicedo.
Suppose, I think it was 100 plus 5. I think,
Nah, just go for Caicedo, who's actually bad DM. But
I agree. But that's the Arsenal deal. That it's 100 plus 5.
All right, let's continue the video, boys.
What, 120 million on Enzo Fernandez? They don't blink an eyelid. But you don't want to spend it on a fucking DM. That changes the whole dynamics of the team. And look at us now with Declan Rice going to Arsenal. He's going to fucking be there and he'll be their captain. And that's what you buy. You buy pedigree. You buy experience at a young age. That's the fucking profile, Ted Lasso Bowling Siri Merchant, that you go and buy if you've got intent to win. He's young. He fits the bill. But you can't pay £300 a week. That's why you can't keep Mason Mount. Because Mason Mount would have stayed for £200 a week on a 5-year deal. You didn't offer him a 5-year deal. You offered him a 1-year deal. Extension. Let's have it right. Yeah. Long way.
Long way from Starbucks.
Why does he want young players?
I mean,
why does he want young players?
Elite mentality. You got Enzo.
He just ranted that we bought too many young players. Why does he want us to buy another young player? I don't get this. Why does he want? Contradiction again. But
he only likes English young players. That's why. Man.
Right, exactly. That's what it is. Or Mason Mount's best friend.
But
right. On to the next part. Oh, go ahead, Oliver.
Yeah, just quickly. If he's claiming pedigree for Rice on a European Conference League, then I think he's a long way from Starbucks.
Yeah,
he's a long way from Dunkin' Donuts. That's what he is. All right, let's go.
Should we land the damn minerals on Fabrizio? Yeah?
Yes, please.
The kingpin himself? All right?
Kingpin. What is a kingpin, man? What is his
That's what he calls him. The kingpin.
What is it with the superhero references in the screen?
Bro, say what you want about him, man. He's funny, man. I'm sorry, bro. That guy's funny, man.
Oh my days. All right.
Oh, anything he says, it comes out true, bro. Comes out true, yeah. All right. Everything he puts out is for the owners. Everything he puts out is the owners' agenda. Everything's club agenda. All right. And the club agenda is that they're desperate to sell Mason Mount, which they have. And they had to sell him for what? 55 plus 5 add-ons. Chump change. Why? Because Manchester United, they wouldn't pay any more than that. And you wanted 80 million for Mason Mount. But what do you want 80 million for a player you don't value at 80 million? You don't even value at 200 grand a week wages or more than 1 year contract. You wrong'uns, yeah? All right. So we got Man United, all right, and we got Pochettino desperately wants to keep Mason Mount. He's spoken to Mason Mount, speaking to Mason Mount. He's trying to convince him to stay. And then it comes out, not long ago, let's have it right. And I've been telling you on my show, don't clip me. I told you Pochettino hadn't spoken to Mason Mount or any player. He hasn't spoken to any players. Trev Barres even said, I want to wait till I speak to the gaffer and I see him in training because no one has. Yeah. And the fact that he's starting from the 1st of July or whenever it is because his wages can't go on the books this financial fair play account session. Yeah. Right. So that's why they're desperate to sell Mason Mount. Now, let me.
Isn't it because of the PSG thing with his contract?
Yep. Yeah, it is.
I thought so.
I also want to point out that he says this is chump change. Bro, Mason Mount was free. That's 60 million free money that we just that's an amazing deal. We paid nothing for Mason Mount.
He was free too, bro. He's acting like he's just amazing fucking player, bro. He played like he was free, man.
Go on, did he say that the club pushes out their own club agendas?
Yeah. Yes.
Basically.
I mean, yes, that's how PR works, bro.
Yes, yeah, that is how it works.
Imagine
if they didn't.
Does Johnny not realize like how deals work in football? You start off really high, you want to sell a player for like higher, and obviously the club who's trying to buy, they try to go low, and then you meet in the middle. Like that normally happens, but does Johnny not realize like that happens, or is he just like full of shit?
Chris, Johnny doesn't understand the basis of the English language, let alone transfers.
let me, Vic, because I know you've been here before. Let me just stress this, Vic. Johnny wouldn't be saying all these things if Mount and Kai Havertz were staying. He would not be saying all these things. Okay,
we got
Kai
over
Havertz
100.
and Mount. If Mount signed a new contract, he'd be going, Mount's going to lead all these young players to glory. He's going to be the captain. He's going to be the face. He's going to lead them like he's done before. Kai Havertz is a baller.
Only glory
he's going to lead them as well.
Just
like both of them led us to the Champions League and Club World Cup. He'd be saying all that shit, Vic. All right? He'd be saying all of that. He's only saying this right now because his 2 meal tickets are going. That's why. And that's why now he will continue to stay on the platform, no doubt, but he'll be against the owners no matter what. He'll be against the owners no matter what. So,
Bro, plus 120 million for pounds. We're talking 120 million pounds, not euros, for Mount and Havertz is amazing business, bro. Based on the last 2 seasons that they had, this is amazing business, bro. I don't know what he's bitching about.
Plus, does he not
Doesn't suit the agenda.
Does he not realize how transfers work, right?
I don't think he knows how numbers work.
The club was never going to get 80 million for a guy 1 year on his contract. Okay, we were also told Manchester United were not going to move from the 50 million plus 5, and they did. It's called compromise and negotiation. That's how transfers work. Yeah, for a guy, especially he's got 1 year left on his contract. If he had 4 years left on his contract, Chelsea would stick to whatever price they said at the start because he's got 4 years.
Would have been a really high price too.
Yeah,
because that's the other thing you have to keep in mind. People are saying Mount's overpriced, all this and that. Like, and I do agree. When you're looking at it from like a player standpoint, the statistics and performances on the pitch, I think it is overpriced. But with Mount comes a lot of PR, and PR makes money, a lot of money for these clubs. That is one big appeal of Mason Mount, and I think one of the reasons, and that's why the Glazers are apparently our owners are worse than the Glazers. But I think that's one of the biggest reasons that the Glazers wanted to bring Mount. They saw the PR, the money that they can get from all the commercial and all that stuff. He's England's poster boy.
Have you seen the thread about the PR thing about him?
Mason we did it on the stream, didn't we?
Yeah, we did it, right?
And Lewis did a video on Blues fans.
We know
okay.
Yeah, so we know that it's all about PR. That's why his Twitter account's back up now, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean, why would you bring it back?
The marketing
right now when he knows it's going to get horrible comments on it. Why bring it up now? Yeah, because that's what it was before, right? It was closing because of all the horrible comments he was getting, right? So why bring it back up now? What's that? You know. But he's gone to the biggest. He's once PR. He's gone to the biggest PR club in the country, and that's Manchester United.
Yeah, and all the money he's going to bring from the marketing, commercial,
bro,
you know.
And I honestly don't think it's a good deal for United because that club has been run on failure since 2013, bro.
It's 100%
sell shirts.
Deal.
They'll sell shirts. They'll sell merchandise.
No, they really gonna sell out Mason Mount tops to Man United fans? I think so. I
tell you why. If they put the name and the number and the name on the back and don't add an extra cost to it, like they did with Ronaldo's, I think when he first joined. Obviously, it wouldn't be the same.
Come on, man! Is that make as much money as Ronaldo?
No. And what I'm saying,
no, he's not
going to. It's not going to name, but what I'm saying is, you factor that in. You don't add the extra cost with the name and the number. You could see that happening. It wouldn't be as big as Ronaldo's, for God's sake. No chance.
Oh yeah. That's my conspiracy theory.
But that United team is lacking so much quality and everywhere on the pitch, man. That Mount is the last thing they needed, man. But good luck to them, man.
They needed a striker. They actually needed a striker.
Hey, let's finish this video before we talk about Man United, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It has even ended.
Landed, yeah. Fabrizio Romano, you fucking joke, you fraud, yeah. You fed in the agenda on Mason Mount, all right, deliberately, because of what I'm told. Well, you should question what you're told, mate. Your sources are like ketchup and curry sauce from McDonald's, bro. All right, if you're going on that, you should question your sources because the sources are shit. Yeah, I won't even dip my nuggets in them. I won't even dip my
Hey yo,
penis.
pass.
Pause, man. Pause.
Hey, whoa.
No, you gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. Go back for a second.
Run it back. Let's run it back.
Keep going.
The sources are shit. Yeah. I won't even dip my nuggets in them. I won't even dip my fucking penis in it, bro. Yeah, let's have it right. You need to stuff it.
Why would you put your penis on the sauce,
Right?
bro?
It's a disgrace. I'll tell you this now, right? Yeah,
This is crazy.
You
man.
just
This is
literally, muddied yourself.
This is a 50-year-old man, by
I'll
the
tell
way.
you why. Because it came out, Pochettino, he's out of it. He's been told to not intervene. He's been told not to intervene. And I wonder who told him not to intervene. Yeah, that's right, the owners. The clown owners told him not to intervene. That's what happened. So here we are sitting here, all right, and you're feeding the agenda that Mason Mount only wants Manchester United. And then you use Bayern Munich. You tweet about Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich were there to try and get Manchester United their last grasp from the owners to try and get Manchester United up their bid because they thought Thomas Tuchel links was going to bring Mason Mount to Bayern Munich. Oh man, you're a long way from Starbucks, man. If you believe that shit. And then Fabrizio goes, "Oh, Bayern were never in the race." So,
he literally talked about Bayern Munich wanting him, like bragging about it, and like all these other clubs. Now he's
Oh, he did.
yeah, like we was literally reacting in the same stream. He talked about it.
Oh, really?
Bayern was in for him. He was just trying to say Bayern was in for him. This team's in for him.
I'm paying attention to Johnny, man.
Yeah.
Do you mean that? So wait a minute. Do you mean the owners you called?
He contradicted himself again.
The owners you called stupid are using one of their own reporters to build stories that Bayern Munich wanting to scare United. Wow, these guys are stupid, man.
Also, I will say, listen, and this isn't a flack on Thomas Tuchel. Like, I do rate Thomas Tuchel, but for someone who really rates Thomas Tuchel, like you, saying, "Oh, our gaffer, the world's best gaffer," why didn't the world's best gaffer want the world's best midfielder that you claim?
And Havertz.
The thing is, though, like,
and Havertz.
Tuchel's talent ID is legitimately shit. Like, it's legitimately the worst part of being a manager. It's piss poor. So him wanting Mount means nothing to me because his talent ID is shite. Like, it means nothing to me.
But I love how, Minerals doesn't mention that at all.
It doesn't suit the narrative. It doesn't suit
exactly. But we notice these things because we try to have based opinions here. We don't try to be super biased on one side and not the other, you know? But, all right, we move.
What's happening at Chelsea? Because this ain't Chelsea no more, yeah? This ain't Chelsea no more, yeah? All right? When you sell one of our own for £1 note to balance your books on financial fair play, that is not the intention to keep your best players. Mason Mount is the best English player, best English midfielder in the world. Yeah. And not only that,
what?
You know what I find funny? He went to say best player Chelsea, and he thought about it for not say that.
Oh, it gets worse. Trust me. He goes even. Wow. Yeah, he goes even more outlandish.
That is bad, man. That is a bad
yeah.
thing, man.
Let's have it right.
What are you talking about? He is, isn't he?
No, get a life, man.
I'm kidding. I am kidding. Let's
see how he has to say midfielder. If he was to say English player, he wouldn't be the best English player at his own club.
When was the last time he played in midfield anyway, man? I can't even remember. Was it Lampard season, right?
No, it was this season.
It was under Potter.
Even under Lampard at times he was playing in the midfield as well.
But go on.
Yep.
Not only that, all right. Mason Mount, is going to break records. He's going to lift the Premier League trophy before we ever fucking see a Premier League trophy at Chelsea Football Club. And what are you going to say about that? Yeah? What are you going to say about that?
So you're
losing. What are you going to say? Yeah? I'll stand by it, me. I can sit here and say it. Let's have it right. I can say it, bro. Because I know it's going to happen. Yeah? I know that he's going to ball out. He's going to fucking... Listen, all you gender merchants, you're going to be crying, man, like you've been crying for years about Kevin De Bruyne, you melts. All right? Because you fucking, it's not worse than Kevin De Bruyne. Where was Kevin De Bruyne at Mason Mount's age, man? He was nowhere, bruv. He was playing at Genk. He was playing at Genk, man. Mason Mount went to Vitesse. Played at
Wolfsburg.
Oh. He didn't play the whole season.
He wasn't. He was at Wolfsburg.
He was Wolfsburg.
So much more
player for season 2, you know.
He was. I'll tell you what.
I think he was actually already at City, no?
No, 24. He was still at Wolfsburg. That was his last season there.
Yeah, do you know what he was doing? And Kai, do you know what he was doing in his last season at Wolfsburg? He was getting the most assists in the top 5 leagues of European football.
Yeah, he was very good.
Wasn't he player of the year though?
Yes, that's why I just he won it. Yeah,
that's why City backed him too.
He might have even broken the record for assists in the top 5 for Europe's top 5 leagues at that age. Bro.
And that's why City wanted him.
They paid 50 million for him.
Went to Derby, balled out, come to Chelsea, fucking got us top 4, bruv. Yeah, let's have it right. Carried us, went and won us Champions League. All right, been our highest GA, been our best performer, player of season back to back. What are you talking to me about? Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne couldn't even break in a Chelsea's team, bro. Yeah, fucking joke, man. All right.
Hang on. Did he didn't say my club, did he?
No. I think he might be a Man United fan. Like maybe.
He didn't say my club.
Thank you, Andy Annie. Thank you so much for the £2 super chat. Did man just say Mount gonna lift Prem with? No. Before Chelsea lifts.
You said before.
Lifts it. Yeah.
He said yeah.
Yeah. Probably said something like that. Let me move on to the next section. But yeah, I mean, maybe that might be true, but I'm not gonna say it's because of him.
It's not true yet. No.
Not true yet.
The amount of shit United's in right now, it's not gonna be true. Like they're in too much shit. They need a striker. They do need a keeper as well, but they need an actual striker for starters as well. And they won't
We'll
get
see
one.
what they do.
Hey, all I'm going to say is, if Manchester United do win the Premier League before us, then I hope Johnny sincerely enjoys the open bus parade.
There is no way United's been trying to win the Premier League since 2013.
He's not going full on Broadway to enjoy that parade.
No, to Manchester.
He's not going Manchester either. Man.
Hey, you never know.
You do never know. So let's continue.
Today we heard Mason Mount felt forced out of the club, and some insiders feel that Chelsea, listen to this, Chelsea have fed half-truths to the media in order to get Chelsea fans on the club's side. It's all about getting the supporters and the fans to believe in their side and their story. Well, let me lay down this fact. You say no player's bigger than the club. Well, I'm going to lay this one down. No fucking owner's bigger than the club. Yeah? No owner's bigger than the club. No owner's there for the existence of the club. So therefore, it's the same agenda, same energy. These owners ain't bigger than the club. They're nowhere near. They ain't got those fucking shoes to wear. Fill the shoes that Roman put and Ken Bates and our owners previously that built.
What do you guys think about that?
So Roman isn't bigger than the club either.
Hey, also, didn't Ken Bates need bankrupt us?
Yes.
He did.
He did.
The way Scott said that.
If Abramovich hadn't bought us, we were going to go bust.
Yep, because of all the players that literally brought in, Tolas, everyone else.
You'd think that someone born in the 1800s would know his history at the club.
There was literally a documentary on BT Sport about Ken Bates and Matthew Harden.
Bro, there was a documentary, bro. You wanted to watch one, bro?
No, it was only 45 minutes, bro. Literally, it was just released this year. So, I mean, you could have had a little look at that.
Ask Leeds fans how great Ken Bates is as an owner.
By the way, we're very close to 1,900 subscribers. Thank you so much, everyone who has subscribed. Who's new to the channel. If you are new to the channel, be sure to check out our memberships. We have 4 different tiers starting at 99p. You get awesome emojis, which, by the way, members, if you are watching, use those emojis. Show off those emojis that you do use and do have. And let's get to 1,900. We're very close, guys, and get those likes up as well. Appreciate it.
Get that.
Thank you so much. Right now, let's get it. We're almost at 1,900, boys. But yeah, are the owners bigger than the club? I mean, they own the club, so I mean, they can kind of do what they want with it. But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. But I figured I'd put him in.
Built up our club, bro. Yeah, these guys are a joke. They're vampires. They're there to make money, and that's exactly what they're doing. And you are lapping it up, celebrating all these outgoings when you don't even know what's coming in. You don't even know what's coming in, bro. Yeah. So good luck to you, mate. Good luck to all of you, man. Every single one of you. Yeah. Roman Abramovich, he's selling Mason Mount. Full stop. He's never selling Mason Mount. He's going to give him a 300 grand, 250 grand a week. Even Mace would have signed 200 grand a week because he knows the intent at Chelsea and the seriousness, the ambition is there at Chelsea. And Roman Abramovich ain't going about buying little clubs as a priority and not focusing on his first team, spending 600 million and having us out of the fucking Champions League. What kind of nonsense is this Mickey Mouse stuff, bro? Yeah. All right. So. You think Roman would sell Mason Mount? And not only that, he wouldn't sell him. You think he's going to sell him to Manchester United? You think he's going to sell him to sell Kai Havertz to Arsenal? Roman Abramovich fought tooth and nail It's well known and documented. He fought tooth and nail for Kai Havertz. He was desperate to sign Kai Havertz. We've gone and shipped him out. We've shipped every fucking thing out that was Roman Abramovich. Yeah, everything that's Roman has been gutted out of our football club because of the stinky agenda from these owners on Roman Abramovich and on Chelsea. Oh yeah, well let's see you Melts. Let's see you wrong'uns. What's going to happen at Chelsea? Yeah, let's see. Yeah,
we saw Matt in his prime.
We saw Mata in his prime. And not only that, we saw Mata to United. He's saying like we wouldn't sell to Arsenal, our rivals. We sold William to Arsenal.
We saw Petr Cech to Arsenal.
So Peter Cech to Arsenal.
Yeah, Peter Cech to Arsenal of all players
won
too.
Golden Glove after. Let's see Mason Mount get Golden Boot.
He broke the record. He broke the clean sheet record at Arsenal.
Yeah, he did. Right. And that's of Arsenal's horrible defense then.
Yeah.
So what are you trying to do here? Listen, man, I'm getting tired of this guy, bro.
Hey, you didn't have to see the whole stream. I'm giving you bits and pieces of it. I had to listen to this guy at 2 times speed.
I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I fell asleep to the stream yesterday, bro. It was playing in the background. I just fell asleep.
This is a very important point. This is to bring up. Mount also rejected 2 contract offers under Roman.
True.
So before you get on the owners, thank you very much, Francis, bringing that up. By the way. It's not brought up enough, by the way. But even by other streamers, that he rejected two contracts under the other ownership. So you got to remember that.
More money, man. They wanted more money.
No, that narrative that he wouldn't have sold Mount is just ridiculous. Like, you know,
he would have sold him if he wasn't going to sign a new contract. He would have sold him definitely.
He sold Tammy Abraham, and I know that, you know, myself included, none of us here really rate him, but he statistically, goals wise, he is our best striker since Costa, and he sold him. So what's stopping him from selling Mason Mount?
Sold Tomori, sold Gurhi,
yep,
sold Lamptey.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't really offer Mount what he wanted, so nothing changed. Yeah. Same scenario.
Exactly.
Which is a very good decision. Again, I repeat that. Like, Mount is not worth more than 200k.
You're right. Facts are boring.
Yeah.
They're boring. Yeah, facts are boring. Against the gender merchants, they are boring. It gets in the way of the truth. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Or hides the truth. Sorry.
Listen, Roman sold Mata because Mourinho didn't want Mata, and he was back in
Oh my God! What?
It was Marina, guys. It was Marina. Chris, you were wrong, and Chris.
He said Mourinho.
I went to get an apple. What?
Is it Mourinho?
Hold
on, let me check.
Oh, I might have misheard. Sorry.
Oh, my bad.
Mourinho was like, this Mata guy smiles too much.
Didn't want Mata.
It's the way he says it. I don't know.
To be fair, he told him Mourinho
had 19 goals and 35 assists, but how many successful presses did he have between the midfield and the attack? That's what I reckon.
His half turn's not world class either, by the way. So it's all good.
There's another
how much distance does Mata cover again? Does he track back?
His PR's not that good either, by the way. So
yeah.
He's assists, man. I need runners.
He doesn't. Mata never clapped the fans after the game.
Yeah.
Bro, Mata. One thing about Mata I hated. He wrote that stupid blog, bro. That thing really annoyed me. He had that weekly blog thing.
Wait, let me hear this again. I'm pretty sure he says Mourinho. Let me hear it.
He said Mourinho because it was Mourinho who didn't want him.
Let's listen. Let's listen.
And sold Mata because Mourinho didn't want Mata, and he was back.
Yeah,
in
he said
Mourinho
Mourinho.
Premier League.
Yeah, Mourinho. Okay.
Third Premier League.
How did he pronounce it?
You can't doubt him at that time, yeah?
Mourinho, he said. It's weird.
It's nothing to do with Matt. This is more about the heritage and what Mason Mount represents at our football club.
Bro.
He was the face of Chelsea, man.
What are you saying, man?
What heritage?
What happened to Chelsea before 2019, before he came in then? We were faceless? We were faceless, bro? Oh, my.
It's about the heritage, man.
No, just talking about halftime. Check the Sarcasm City chat.
Oh, okay.
Wait. Oh, got it. Okay.
And yeah,
put in the chat,
and they've gutted that out. They're going to make Enzo the face of Chelsea. Don't make me laugh, man. Reece James is the only one. He's the only Cobham one left. Yeah. Until he goes, then who's the face of Chelsea then?
He's still here.
This projection is hilarious.
It's insane projection. Go to the next part.
Socials. Listen, here's what it is, bruv. Yeah. Lewis, man, a rat. You're a long way from Starbucks, man. What about your period pad merchant? He's a rat. What about Lukaku, the guy you backed at the very end?
Period pad merchant.
Who's period pad? Who's that now? Who's that now?
Christensen.
Oh my lord!
I put this on because this completely contradicts the whole mental health gimmick that he was saying before.
Like I said,
Yeah, you know,
I just want to know his thoughts. I want to know his thoughts on pubic bone merchant still.
Yeah, he'll never say it. According to him. Well, actually, we'll play.
Angry Ice Merchant as well.
Yeah, I'll show you what he thinks about pubic bone merchant, but we continue.
He was actually sold. He's a fucking rat. Yeah. And what about Jorginho going to Arsenal? He's a fucking rat. Well, make Kai Havertz a rat then. Mason Mount's not a rat, bro. He was forced out. In fact, Kai Havertz was forced out. Let's stand up Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz in January was ordered to half his wages. That's the contract offer he was given. And he said, no, I'm not doing that. Why would I do that?
Where's the sources,
half my wages, bro.
Nobody reported that on Havertz.
Nobody, where's the report on that? Nobody.
The sources, the voices in his head.
There's been no
Sources,
report on
trust
that
me, bro.
whatsoever. No report. That's a blatant.
Trust me, bro. I know, bro. The source is the megastore guy.
This
The
is a
megastore worker, bro. That's
blatant
the
lie
source.
he's saying right now. Because no one said that at all.
You know what?
No one said
Hey,
that.
you know what?
I can see it being true, but I just
No. If Chelsea wanted to half his wages, good. Dickhead deserves it. Shit.
No,
exactly. I agree.
Man, Andrew, on what you said as well, by the way, do you know what's mad about all of this is when you deep it, like half of the stuff he says, considering it is out there and it's media, like half of the stuff he says, they could genuinely sue him for damages. Like the club and the owners could probably genuinely sue him for like for defamation of character.
Yeah,
that's what the maddest thing is, and he doesn't understand. This dude could genuinely be sued. Like genuinely be sued for a lot of money.
You think he has mental issues though, Scott? They're not gonna sue him, bro. They'll be like, "Who's this
I
retarded
just
guy?"
find it mad, bro. Like,
no, they could.
What he's saying is like defamation of character, bro. Like,
I know, you're right. I don't think they,
Yeah, I have no doubt. Possibly Francis is right that maybe they offered him a lower contract with incentives, right? But I doubt it was half. I doubt it was half. And by the way, that wasn't even. If it was half, it would have been so reported, and we've been hearing it all the time. You know what I mean?
No, but what's wrong with that? Are they playing?
No, I don't.
Worth more than 200K?
It's not.
Matt, go back to school, bro. Go and research. And
see,
look
the
at
thing
what
is, like, normally, Matt, I would agree with you, right? He's just saying his opinion. But the thing is, he's saying his opinion on a platform. And he's saying all these things, all these slanders saying on a platform, claiming he has sources.
Bro, I'm going to tell you now, and Lewis can back this up. I did fucking, like, broadcast and journalism studies in uni. Like, I know what I'm talking about when it comes to this shit. Like, this is defamation of character, what he says.
Yeah, of course.
There's freedom of speech is something, but it goes to a point.
It's the difference when you say it in front of 1,000 people.
If the club wanted to, if the club gave enough of a shit, they could literally sue him and probably have his channel taken down.
And Matt,
it's happened before.
Hang on. Matt, you say
it has happened before.
You say we're slandering him. You obviously got your head up your ass, or you can't hear properly. We're literally listening to a video where he slanders everyone all the time. If you don't think that's slandering, and you know what, you're too far. Do you know what? Fuck you and fuck Starbucks.
You're far away from Duncan, my friend.
Bro, and even if we are,
get in the cement mixer gang, bro.
Even if we are like fucking bashing him, so what? He's done it to everybody else.
He's digging his own grave.
True. All right, let's continue the video, boys.
Listen, all these guys that you mentioned in the chat, majority of them, they've dealt with AFTV. They love the pound note.
Oh, wait! I have receipts for this too. All right, let's whip it out. Let's pause. Let's go ahead and show the hypocrisy.
Is this the troops thing?
Maybe.
No spoilers. Come on, man. No spoilers.
Damn it.
All right, let me show you guys a video because apparently it's a problem that Lewis was working with Don Robbie and all these other channels collab, right? Because God forbid YouTube channels do that as a means to expand their audience and grow, right? But let's see. Let's watch this video.
It's okay when he does it, man.
Yeah, let's watch this video real quick.
Man like Gunner, it's been a minute.
Appreciate the invite. It's not controversial, but in 2023, big 23, yeah, the truth is controversial. So I spit the truth about this football club, and people get twisted and getting their feelings over it. So I'm going to keep spitting the truth. I ain't stopping anytime soon. I've just hit 75k today as well. So we're moving, man. It's all good.
On the other side, we have a man that just literally terrorizes the whole Chelsea fan base. They call him the brown envelope destroyer. Man like Johnny Minnie. have it fucking right.
It's a pleasure to be on here, I'll be honest with you, because I think like Lee
It's an
says,
honor.
tell it as it is. We say the facts, we say truth, we come at all the wrong uns, all the brown envelopes, all the fucking mugs in the game that just waffle shit. I get called toxic all the time, but it's because I don't hold dicks of other people. It's as simple as that.
Hey,
I literally hold my own, I go my own lane,
Hey,
and
The only dick he's holding is Mason Mount's dick.
Why are you holding dicks, bro?
And his head.
And Antonio.
I just talk about the club that I love, and anyone's talking shit on my club, I'm there for you. I'm coming.
Ew, pause.
Pause.
Damn.
All right, hold on. Let me exit out of this and let's go back.
Talking shit about the club. Yeah, exactly. He
Right?
talks shit about the club the whole
That's
time.
just ironic, man. Ironic.
Ironic, but it's an issue, you know, that you were working with Don Robbie and all them, and you're a sellout for that reason or whatever he's saying. It's ridiculous because he was doing it for Troops and Lee.
Matt in the chat. Do you ever think
I'd love him to tell Troops he's a sellout. I want to see how that goes.
How do you think, Matt, that Johnny even got connections to go on Troops' channel and League and stuff like that? It's through people like Lewis. You know what I mean? And also, have you noticed he's not been on their channel since then as well? I wonder why.
Bro, because he said like crap like Mason Mount is the best player since fucking Balak and shit like that. So they stopped taking him seriously, bro.
He's the next Johan Cruyff.
Oh
All right.
I remember it was telling Troops like, about Mason Mount. Troops was trying his best not to hold in the laugh, bro.
True. That is true. Oh my god. All right, let's continue this clip.
They do all that shit and all that jazz. We don't
Matt says, Lewis, we all know how Robbie treats his friends. Ask Johnny how he treats his friends. Cool. Go on that place.
Doesn't have friends, bro.
Yeah, he doesn't. Sad, but he does this to all of them pretty much. Just talk shit.
I'm the reason that dickhead made a YouTube channel.
Exactly, yeah.
Actually, I probably had a hand.
The reason why he's on YouTube.
Yeah, mate. It's all your fault, mate.
Yeah, my bad, guys. My bad.
He created a monster, Lewis.
I'll take some of that blame, Lewis. I'll take some of that.
You know, Monster should hold that though. The real Frankenstein creator was Monster. Yeah, Monster gave this man life. Lewis gave him a platform. Let's continue. Let's continue.
I fucking can't stand it. Yeah, I'd never get paid by a fucking gooner.
Wait, what happened?
We're past 1,900 subs, so thank you very much.
Let's go. Thank you guys in the chat. You guys are fantastic. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Now on our way to 2K. Let's go.
Let's do this. You won
For anyone for that matter. Yeah, let's have it right. Let's just nip that one in the bud.
All right, let me go to the next part actually. But yeah, let me move on to the next part.
Look at this stream.
I kind of want to see what his answer to this question was. I actually kind of want to see what his answer to this question was.
Sure, I'll let him.
Says, are you top dog says, are you excited at all for next season? I am, and we still have good English core in James Chilwell, Cole, Chukwuemeka, Trev, Gallagher, Hall. Yeah. Hall's going to be shipped out. Gallagher's going to be shipped out. Trev's going to be shipped out. That's all full profit for them to go back in the market. Chukwuemeka's probably going to go on loan. Cole we don't know whether he's going to be part of the deal with Brighton and Casado. Chilwell's definitely staying. He's signed an extension, and so is James. He's on a prison sentence contract. So no, there's not really any English core, bro. There's no Cobham DNA in there, apart from Reece James.
I mean, I don't know if he's entirely wrong there.
No, he is though. No, he is though. He's literally wrong because Hall's going to stay. Yeah. Cole, they want to stay. James is going to stay. Chilwell's going to stay. Chukwuemeka probably stay at this point. So the only two that are going to leave are Gallagher, good fucking riddance to him, and Trevor on loan.
But who cares though? Like our best team had one player as the quote unquote Cobham core.
Yeah. Even Lampard wasn't from Cobham, bro.
Yeah.
As the loading.
Cobham was not even London, guys. Not even
I don't know how Johnny.
Sorry, guys. Cobham's in Surrey.
I don't know how Johnny can do this for like 2 hours. Not even 2 hours, but stream after stream, just about Mason Mount, Kai Havertz, and Ted.
I would go crazy,
an agenda,
Mental
health.
It's this or have a wank, bro. And once you've had a wank, you got nothing else to do.
Oh my god! Yo, man. Let's have it right.
All right, we move.
Building plays up. Enrique, let me land it on Poch now, because this is true.
Here we go.
Enrique and Nagelsmann wanted their demands. Nagelsmann's got serious demands. So's Enrique. Do you know what they wanted? They wanted Mason Mount. They wanted Kai Havertz. And do you know what the owners went and said? The owners went and said, you can't have these players because we're selling them. And that's why Pochettino took so long, because Pochettino got muddied last summer when the owners went to Pochettino and they chose Jellyfish Potter instead of Pochettino. And they were asking people in the club, should we go for Pochettino or should we go for Jellyfish Potter? And they went for Potter. And how did that end? And then now they go back to Pochettino. Now, Pochettino's been outright told, these are the players going and these are the players staying. So you accepted it, Pochettino, all right? And they used the media to make out that you're trying to keep Mason Mount when you're not. And that's bullshit lies. Yeah. So how many more lies do you want me to bring up? How many more? All the contracts that they offered? Lies. Yeah.
I can't take him serious. Like he said, Enrique came to Chelsea to Todd Bowley, said, I want Mason Mount and Kai Havertz to stay. That was the man. I can't believe
Does he not know the style of play that this guy plays? Like,
yeah. He won't like Mason.
He doesn't know, bro. He doesn't know.
Wait, how come then?
Does he know? Does he know?
How come then Nagelsmann has failed to agree a deal with Spurs and PSG as well? So it's not just us he's failed to agree deals with. He's failed to agree deals with those two clubs as well. So, and also the rumor going about Enrique was that he literally came in and said, I need like 4 new wingers as well. That's what came into it, and he wanted to keep João Felix.
Also, he wanted full control on player transfers.
Yeah,
like full control, which doesn't work with the guys we've literally brought in terms of the sporting directors and the other lot. Like that literally doesn't work with what the like what's it called, the model, that the way, like the structure, excuse me, that the club has brought in.
And this is what it's hilarious.
There's facts though.
This is what it's going to be like now. Reece James is going to be targeted by proper Chelsea now that your boy's gone, because this guy actually committed his future to the club. Okay, whether you like it or not, and actually is a world class.
Just want to say, if he's going at if Reece James is going at Mason Mount after knowing him for so long, I'll say something.
Yeah.
Or are we just all tapped?
Just say it, man.
Hey, bro.
Reece James, Mr. Chelsea, is going after Mason Mount and questioning his loyalty. Maybe you should. Yeah. Maybe you should.
Yeah, what are you guys thinking now about that whole thing on Instagram with the if I have to convince them to carry the bricks kind of thing? You guys remember that story?
Bro, I went to watch the WWE today with one of my mates who I think is head of the Chelsea Supporters Trust and everything. He's been telling me Mount's been out since January. The Reece James and Chelsea indirects were deliberate. They were on purpose. They were definitely going at him. He's a disloyal prick. It's as simple as that. Since January, the guy's head's been gone, and then he disappeared because of a fucking pubic bone injury, and that's it. And you don't want to cuss out, period pad merchant. He phoned in performances because he wanted to leave. Okay, well, what about Mount?
I just find it mad how people are going after Reece James. Like this is like one of the most consistent performers we've had at the football club since he's come in. This is a guy who has like come back, has been rushed back from injuries at times, and has put his all in for this club. Like this is a guy who is actively showing that he wants to be here, has actively showed he wants to be here, and he's getting shit on. Like this shows you the level of tapness that these fans, at these stands, at these wastes of space, that these absolute wastes of air have, or they're so fucked in the head mentally. Like they're going after this guy for doing nothing, for saying I want to be at this football club, for like publicly saying I want to be here. Like he's getting shit on for that. What do you want to do? Say fuck the fans and I want to be gone by the end of the summer. What you do? Bro, you're all shadow dwellers, you're bin dippers, bro. You're literally you're rock bottom. You're the lowest level of IQ. You're the bottom of the food chain. That's what you are. That's what you people
are. How can a man who you back is proper Chelsea leave? Yeah, not commit. Yeah, we all know who real proper Chelsea is. I hate that term, by the way. I hope proper Chelsea actually dissolves as well. Because is that if Mount is if Mount is the definition of proper Chelsea, then that is just a big fraudulent claim. Then. Yeah,
the boy you had a miss.
If you say you're proper Chelsea now, you're frauds. You're frauds in my eyes. If you say you're proper Chelsea now,
The boy who had a dream, and then he misplaced that as well.
Yeah.
I will say,
banner, actually.
Burn it. Oh, it's fireproof. True.
Give it to United. Fuck it, it'll be funny.
Yeah, yeah, true. Give it to United. Maybe they can change it red or something.
Then that'd be busting up in the away.
Hey, well, maybe when we're at the maybe when they're at the home game, we'll just slowly move it over to the United end.
Two-time Chelsea's right. If he was the so-called proper Chelsea that some of you believe, he would have signed that 1-year extension, taken the 200k, and then he would have been and then balled out. See if he balled out, and then he would have been in a stronger position than he was, and you could justify giving him the wages because he balled out.
I will say, and we'll probably talk about probably won't, but I will say this: like one thing I do hope that doesn't happen to Reece James is now that Mount is out of the picture, or supposedly out of the picture. I really hope that we don't get a fan base that becomes volatile like they did with Mount going with Reece James. Like, I hope we don't get the whole Mount stands with Reece James stands. Like, I really hope that doesn't happen.
No.
I really do rate James, but
I think it's going to,
there's things to be critical about.
You're going to get it, but it's going to be the reverse.
Oh, just hate?
These
Like,
lot of Mount backers are going to go against James. That's what
I was going to say, the thing is, Marshall, I'd actually
not the match-going fans, though. They won't.
Yeah, like the thing is, Marshall, I actually wouldn't mind if people went, or if these guys kind of latched onto James like the next guy to prop, because James deserves that because he's of that level. I can understand that. I can stomach that. Like, I agree with like what Lewis said and what Andrew said. It's going to be the inverse. They're just going to shit on this dude for doing nothing, for doing literally nothing, for going about his day. Like
they already have. They've been getting him for being injured, and it's all been because of shit management. Because Graham Potter just rushed him back to games every single time he was at 50% fitness.
I was going to say, are we not going to talk, as Lewis brought up earlier, we're not going to talk about the pubic bone merchant who's had injuries since March, but whose head has been gone in since January.
Oh, he was willing to turn up to the
for a couple minutes off the bench.
They keep on talking about what's it called, the Real Madrid situation. It's like, bro, he didn't go to Real Madrid. He signed his contract. Why are you bringing up Real Madrid for?
Yeah, true. Well, another club can't be interested in one of your players. Like, is that snake behavior? Like, what are we talking about, man?
On a side note, I just looked at the United fixtures, bro. I can't wait till that fourth game of the season when they play Arsenal and they finally turn on him. I give it 4 games before the United fans.
Mount v Havertz, what a mid-off.
Bro, it's going to be, bro. Oh my God. That's going to be, bro. That's 4 games into their season, and I guarantee by that point they'll already have turned on him because he'll have already been that.
Both fan bases screaming for Chelsea to take them back.
Yeah, so
no receipts.
I think again, no receipts. And the other thing too, I will say, is I don't mind the Mount stance so much. What I dislike about it the most is that there's absolutely no criticism allowed. Like, I think Mount is a good player. I know you guys don't agree with me, or some of you guys don't agree with me. I think Mount is a good player, but it's why can't we criticize him? The moment we criticize him, Johnny gets on your ass about it. You're a wrong'un. You're an agenda merchant. It's a criticism. These players aren't good. Just like these players have things about them that aren't good. Just like with Reece, injury prone. It's like, and that could probably be because of the manager with Potter, like Lewis said. But that's still criticism of the player. So
just want to
like that, man.
Matt, I don't know why you're bringing color into it. We didn't bring color into it. Mount could be black, Asian, white. It doesn't matter. If he's proper
yellow,
doesn't matter.
If he's proper Chelsea, doesn't matter.
Be an avatar.
He could be a Simpson.
I don't know why you're trying to bring up a color thing for. Funny that with proper Chelsea and everyone turning on Reece James, but we won't go down that avenue on this stream. But there we go.
Yeah, no isms, like we said.
Continue smashing those like buttons, though. The like button, though, guys.
Medium white boy like Enzo's not on 150k a week, and I'm not so happy that he is. No, he's on 200k a week. More power.
He deserves it though. He won a World Cup. he has status.
Super high fee. You normally go around 200 or so. If you're not a type of fee, even Cap won 150k because he's on 75 million.
All right, let's continue, boys.
Development FC. Listen, let me land a fact here. Lampard advised Minnelsman to leave. Yeah, he fucking well advised him. Do you know why? Because he knows the state of the club. He knows the state of the club.
Best thing Lampard's ever done. That's true. That's the best. That's the fuck all the goals.
Best advice.
Fuck all the assists. Fuck that. The Champions League final
Hey,
assist.
Scott.
The semi-final assist.
I don't like this
You
nitpicking
all
your
called
agenda,
me
man.
crazy for saying bring Lampard back.
Everything.
But
That is
trust
his
me, I'm a
greatest.
visionary.
If that is true, if
I'm
that
a
is true, that's his
revolutionary.
greatest ever like service to Chelsea Football Club as a player or manager. That's the best thing he's ever done.
That's the best
I
bit of
doubt
coaching
it's
he
true.
did in his second stint.
I doubt it's true. I honestly
career.
doubt it's true. I think Lampard wanted him to stay, and he wanted to convince him to stay.
That's the best assist he's ever done at Chelsea.
Hey, man. Let's continue.
And why ask yourself a question? Why do you think John Terry jumped ship immediately after being at Chelsea? He went straight to Leicester, bro. Wow.
No, he didn't.
Wow.
What?
He went on. He went with Dean Smith as on that interim thing.
Bro, he hasn't worked for Chelsea in like years, bro.
No, that's Scott. He was working with the youth. He like the 18s.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. So he went from working with an under 18s team to working for a men's team. Oh shit!
If you want to see he jumped ship, he jumped ship when Lampard came back.
I mean, can I just
No,
address
it coincided with Dean Smith.
Let me just
Yeah,
stress this. Everyone knows me.
What?
I've never serenaded Felix.
No, you're talking about the wrong
What's up?
dude, my guy.
You're talking about the wrong dude. Right?
No.
You are seriously-
No one knows.
I know.
Does he know? Does he know?
He doesn't.
Yeah, does he know?
I question Felix.
Very critical of him.
So for you to say that obviously means you have no idea what you're talking about. And you know what? You're still allowed in this chat. That's the difference between this and the other channel.
Andrew questioned Felix 6 games in.
I questioned it in. So please, I was excited when he joined it to see what he could do, but I was questioning it from nearly 6 games in. So
I didn't like Andrew's agenda on Felix, man. But I allow him on the stream, man.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Let's continue.
He won't stand for none of that. He's proper Chelsea, bro. He won't stand for a circus, pantomime.
So if he's proper,
Can
we just put? If he's proper Chelsea and you want to stand for it, surely you would be complaining about the choice of the club. I'm doing major interviews about it. Why the club is going on? Surely you would do that.
Wait, it's about Lampard?
No, he's saying that John Terry jumped ship.
Oh, Terry, my bad.
And he's saying Lampard's like jumped ship. If that, what I'm trying to say, if that is the case, then why hasn't he done interviews after he's left the job or after they've jumped ship, saying there's something deeply wrong at the football club?
John Terry left to go work with Dean Smith, who he worked with at Villa for a few years. That's all it is. There's no conspiracy about it. He was offered that role. John Terry was doing like youth football. Of course, he's going to take that job. He didn't want to. He knows he's not ready to take the Chelsea job or go further. Do you know what I mean? Why? It's ridiculous. He's not going to. He saw what Lampard did and thought, I'm not doing that. I'm not experienced enough to do that right now. So he made a smart decision.
Yeah.
Tonight, listen. Oh man, listen. The truth comes out. Always does. Truth comes out, bro. Yeah, it really does. But this will be the biggest mistake, and you just gifted Manchester United a baller, a generational baller. So well done for your tuppence change of 55 million, fucking chump change. All right, you can't even buy a Minerals man anywhere in world football. You can't even find me a better player than Mason Man at his age anywhere in world football. That's why Ten Hag, the Bulldog himself, has gone and bought him because he knows it. That's why all the elite gappers know about Mason Man. Not all you little fucking Twitter birds.
Continue the list, guys. Continue the list. I'll just take a sip of
Reece
water.
James Madison,
Arnold,
Trent.
Gibbs White,
Gibbs White. Oh my god.
He's not wrong.
Seriously.
I know you're serious. I just.
How old is Vinny? Vinny's like 24 or 23, right?
Oh yeah, Vinny. Oh, Rodrigo as well.
Oh,
His ironic one, Declan Rice.
Yeah, he's back. Yeah, just does his job better.
Odegaard.
Haaland.
Let's have it right.
Rashford, he's 24 and or something like that.
Yeah, Rashford's another one. I didn't even rate him that highly, but he's better than Mount.
He's clear.
Bellingham.
Bellingham. Oh, Enzo.
Valverde.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my god.
Chouameni, Camavinga. There's another two.
It's your agenda.
Pedri, so good.
Oh, sorry, shit. I forgot Mbappe. Oh dear.
Haaland.
Caicedo and Cesar.
Jesus Christ.
Madison.
I'm fairly sure Aronson's better than him. Can't lie.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
Ramsey. Tabernet.
Yeah.
You guys done?
What Tanare?
Yeah.
Who the what?
He's
making up names.
Watara. I said Watanabe by accident because I was looking at the NBA by accident. Watara for.
How old is Bella? What his fucking name is? Yeah. I've been here for 2 hours, man. Like, how old is he?
You mean Barella?
Barella, there we go.
Barella, there you go.
Italian midfielder. He's balling right now.
Yeah.
Gareth Barry.
He's like 23.
And Greaser.
Oh, let's continue the video.
It will be a while. You know, think about football. Well, I've watched football a lot longer, and there's people older than me that watch football long enough to know that Mason Mount's baller. So I don't know, man. So many rats, man. So many rats. Yeah, it's a fucking joke. It's a disgrace. Anyone celebrating it, you're a wrong-un. You're an embarrassment to yourself, and you do it all for the clicks. Let's have it right. Yeah, you do it for clicks. And that's sad enough. Because you're seeing our club being gutted and ripped apart, and you're celebrating it. Club first, my arse, bruv. My arse.
That's Leon Osman, you know.
Oh my days, bro.
Oh fuck. There's nothing unique about Mason Mount. There's literally nothing unique about him.
Got the generation
the half turn, man.
His passing ain't that great. His dribbling ain't that great. He can threat, sure.
Listen, Mount wasn't injured. That's another lie. Mount was benched. Mount was told and benched, bruv. Yeah, by the orders of the owners. The owners wouldn't let him play.
What'd you say, Surfer?
I said he wasn't injured. Didn't he have an operation?
He was pictured in the hospital bed.
There's a whole ass picture of him in the hospital bed.
Hang on, why do you think the Lewis started calling him a pubic bone?
He's going he wasn't injured.
Not wrong.
But this
I didn't have time to get the picture, but there's tweets on it. Like you could find it yourself. Like there's him in the hospital bed.
If you want to know when this guy changed, like against the owners, it's when Mount was starting to get benched. That's when he went against the owners.
Yeah, true. That is actually
he's fine
very
with
true.
it before then. He's fine with it before then. So.
Very true. I will also point out one thing, and like, listen, like, you could make the argument, and I'm not making the argument. I'm just playing devil's advocate. You know, Andrew's favorite thing here. You could make the argument that the reason that maybe Mason Mount's performances were subpar is because he was playing with a pubic bone injury, and then he finally got the surgery. Maybe, but he doesn't even make that argument because he's so daft. He can't even come up with that concept. It's all agenda. But you know, Minerals, if you want to come on the channel and we can have this discussion and actually speak facts, you picked my brain a little bit.
Fabrice Muamba, Lord have mercy, that guy's retired.
Casemiro.
Yeah, let me show you what else he says about the injury.
Hey,
Gabri Vega,
100% fit for all the Real Madrid games. He was fit for the all Premier League games, and there was only a few games where he generally had a knock, and that was it. And then he said, "What's the point?" He thought, "What's the point of me fucking being here on the bench? If you're not going to play me, I'll get my injury, get my surgery done, job done, bruv." Yeah, so it right. And now,
I'll get my injury. I'll get my surgery.
Wait.
Dude, you're talking like he's getting circumcised.
He wasn't injured, but he got surgery.
Hey, what's the point?
It's just so ridiculous.
What's the point? Let's just get surgery. What's the point? Yeah, what's the point?
It's like, what's the where is this coming from?
I don't know. I just got surgery. Why not? I thought, fuck it.
Yeah.
Why not? I got dick enlargement surgery or some shit. Like, fucking A, man. It's so stupid.
Old Trafford is a disgrace in itself. Yeah. All right. He's been forced out. Jellyfish Potter was ordered not to play him, and he didn't play him. You were playing Gallagher Dog, yeah? You call him Gallagher Dog, is it? You call one of our own Gallagher Dog, you dicks.
You just called him that. Gallagher Greyhound, bro.
Gallagher Greyhound. Dog.
It's Gallagher Dog. It's Gallagher Dog. That's what it is.
Surgery for the vibes. Exactly, boys. Exactly. It's surgery for the vibes. But I have one more. It's so stupid. This is what I mean. This is why we're having this stream, to expose this guy. And
This guy makes Klasov look like a Nobel Peace Prize.
It does. All right.
Klasov is like natural.
I got another clip to show you guys.
This is unbelievable. I hadn't even seen all of this, bro. I turned off like an hour earlier.
I think a lot of people did. I suffered through a lot, man.
I can't lie, man.
Also, that point, by the way, the bit at which Victor turned off was the KDB bit where he was talking about how, like, comparing the two, and Victor, like, heard him say he was better than KDB and turned off.
Marshall,
right, this is the.
you should have outsourced this to someone, bro. You shouldn't have to go through it.
I really should have. Hey, listen,
What's the
you
market
guys,
like,
you
yeah?
guys want to help? You guys want to help the channel so I can start outsourcing work and we can have more content? Look at the membership, sign up for membership, super chats, all that stuff helps, man. Help me in my mental health, okay? Smash the like buttons for my mental health. Subscribe for my mental health.
For 4 weeks now for this.
I'm going on vacation after this, boys. All right, we're ending it on this one. Okay, this is the last bit. I think it's a good one to end it on. Let's just show you guys. Let's land the minerals. Okay.
Here he is. Look at him. I kept receipts. Can't wait to debunk your facts. Thanks for the content, bruv. Use it when you're a short walk from Duncan. I mean, listen, Geezer. I mean, your channel is appalling. I mean, it's basically like a fucking Z-Tech Lewis channel. Do you know
I'm built differently.
And the funny thing is, I'm speaking what I know, and I know a lot, and I've just brought it out. And the funny thing is, a lot of this fruition came come January, bruv, and that's where it all kicks off. Yeah, since January, that's where the minerals land, and that's where all the things come out, and that's where it is now. So you can go on my content all you want. Thank you for giving me the views. No one gives a shit about you or your platform, and I certainly don't.
Yes.
Here he is. Look at him.
But he knows about me. He knows that I'm a Z-Tech, the Z-Tech Lewis stream. Yo, shout outs to Lewis, man. All right, man owns a proper format.
Yeah. We got it.
But boys, that was the reaction to minerals. Any concluding words? I don't think I'm ever gonna do this ever again. We'll see.
Yeah,
there might be something Titanic that happens. You never know.
Let's not rule it out. Let's not rule it out.
Let's not rule it out. I'll never say never, but
I'm ruling it
I think
out
I'm okay.
for mental health.
Yeah, Ahmed's,
You just never know with this guy.
I think Kai's asleep. I'm not even gonna lie. I think Kai's done.
I have checked it out a long time ago.
Yeah, Kai's probably checked out.
Yeah.
Any concluding words, ladies and gents?
Please make sure.
I think you can't convince people who are deep in the trenches with him.
Of course.
You know what I mean? It's just a Stockholm syndrome now. Funny enough, he's actually worked it on himself. Stockholm syndrome. He's actually done it to himself. He's just realised it. But you know what? Those who have escaped, Mitchy boy is not on that channel anymore. He's escaped. He told us in Lewis's chat, super chat, he's escaped. He's gone. Couldn't handle it anymore. There are mods over there that are fair. Some of them aren't.
Yeah.
Big
up Beautiful Game.
Beautiful Game is over there, and he always says, and Chelsea Old Boys over there as well.
Big
Says
up
to let
Beautiful
people
Game,
speak their mind and stuff like that because they're not that. But you know what? If you're gonna watch it, you're gonna watch it. It's all good, man. But you know what?
Yeah.
If you do, just keep an open mind and just question him when he contradicts himself 30 seconds after.
Don't take it too seriously.
Also, if you do watch his content, fair enough. Do not interact with it though. Don't dislike, because that'll push him up the algorithm. If you don't want people viewing his content, if you think what he says is bollocks, then just watch it and don't do anything. Because even if you dislike it, that's interactions. That boosts the profile of his channel. Just don't do anything.
Yeah, and just finally, make sure to like, share, subscribe on Casually Marshall channel. That's actually shout on your channel, mate. Crazy. See, look at that, man. I'm actually shouting at your channel, and you did this to me, bro. You can hold that, you little dickhead. But anyway, big
listen, I got receipts for you too, bro. I got
you ain't got no receipts on me. What receipts you got for anybody? None. That's what I thought. So make sure to subscribe to Casually FC and get him to 2K, man. Make sure to get to
yes, please and thank you.
We got the Gallagher stand.
There's no Gallagher stand information around here, man.
And it's not just that, man. This guy needs to be praying that the ZH thing hasn't fallen apart.
Bro,
yeah, pray hard, man. But we'll talk about that. Listen, ladies and gents, Sunday we'll be back for a Casually FC, Casually Chelsea show. We'll be discussing all the news that happened since Wednesday. And then next Wednesday, guys, if you're interested, stay tuned because we will be having a call-in show, our monthly call-in show. So come in for that. We'll be discussing the biggest news. We're probably going to be discussing Mount. We'll see. I don't know. Whoever's up for it. I'll see what's up. But yeah, we'll see. Whatever's the hot topic. Whatever's the hot topic.
That topic, bro. We are moving on swiftly and immediately.
Can we have a poll debate?
Sure, why not?
We've got
Lewis, you gonna be there?
We've got a Kai Havertz debate.
Oh yeah.
You got the kind of.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, no, I'll prep that. No, you guys will know when we have the Havertz debate, okay?
There's a Havertz.
Jesus Christ. Yeah,
bro,
we're gonna have a Havertz debate.
That's death by torch, bro. That's what that is.
Bro,
torch.
I will be there.
Marshall, when I cook you, you know what I mean, like how I cook, you know, my fried chicken. That's when you're gonna find out.
all right. Let's move on,
We don't know
ladies
how
and
you
gents.
cook your fried chicken.
I don't know how you cook your fried chicken either, man. But I hope you deep fry it. That's all I'm saying. But
No,
ladies
don't
and
deep fry it,
gents,
don't deep fry it.
thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, Lewis, for joining in. Thank you for the panel for coming through as well. Up to Chelsea, up the chat. Big up everyone. Thank you so much. If you haven't done so already, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification if you want to be notified when we go live next. We're on our road to 2K. Thank you for getting us to 1,900 subscribers. Really do appreciate it. That's amazing. And also, guys, please be sure to check out the links. You'll see links for the Discord where we have an active community. We discuss football and news as well on there. We watch games when it's in season. We do all types of things in there. Ahmed's in there. We have Scott that shows up from time to time. All of us. Yeah. And then also be sure to check out Ahmed's channel, Sarcasm City, who we are rating, by the way. Copy and paste that raid message. So they're talking about Mason Mount and the whole drama. So go over there, copy and paste that raid message over to the we'll see those two guys over there. But yeah, Discord link is in the description below. Check it out. Leave a comment. I hope you guys did enjoy the content. I worked pretty hard in the last 24 hours to get that to you guys. And we'll see you again on Sunday for the Casually Chelsea show. We're going to round up the news. And also, before I forget, be sure to become a member. We have 4 different tiers starting at 99p. Big up to the proper casual and higher tiers. That's Winter Surfer, Stroudsburg Steve, OG Turbo Jesus, Dark Scott, Epicnin, and Adrian. Thank you guys so much for the support. And thank you everyone else who is also a member of the channel. But ladies and gents, you guys have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you on Sunday. And until then, stay casual and also proper minerals.
Oh, get up.